Grand Rising, y'all. How are you? How are you? It's so lovely to be here, Grand Rising. Thank you so very much for being here. I'm appreciative of you all. Thank you. Give me just one moment. One of my forms is a little bit behind, so you're going to have to let me catch up with y'all. Give me just 1 second. Okay. Hello, everybody. Grand Rising. Thank you so very much for being here. Let me get my other forms caught up here. Goodness. All right. There we go. Here we go. Grand Rising. There we go. I think we're all caught up. Thank you so very much for being here. It's so lovely to see you this morning. Are we ready to go? There we go. Thank you so very much. If I could get one of my moddies over on one of my other forums, thank you so very much. And for my moddies down here, can you go over to my Insta if at all possible? If not, it's all right. Please don't stress yourself. This is not your job. This is something you're doing for voluntary purposes, and I'm so appreciative of you. So please do what you can. Thank you so much. I'm sitting in front of the camera here and doing all of this work here, but really what's happening is the hustle is behind the scenes and behind the screen, because without my moderators, I can't be here. I am graciously grateful for every single last one of you who is here on a consistent basis early in the morning with me, Grand Rising in this AM, to hear the message that Source has for you. You guys are beautiful, and it's a blessing to be here. Thank you so much for crossing my path. And if you are new here, hi, hello. My name is Stephanie, and I'm a psychic minister. Thank you so very much for being here with me on my journey as I established the first psychic ministry. I love you guys so very much. You guys are beautiful. Thank you so much for being here. Put what you're grateful for today in the chat room, because we want to let the universe know how grateful we are today. With light, love, and hugs, let's clear some energy here. If you have your headphones in, please turn them down or take them out, because I'm about to use the bell. Excuse me just 1 second. Let me grab my oil and get started here. I'm going to take a drink of my tea. I got pumpkin spice, y'all. PSL. PSL. That protective vibes, baby, even on the inside. All right. I love you guys. Let's get going. Prosperity, protection, abundance. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of your shares. I appreciate all of your likes, love, subscribes. If you do not know yet, you can get some extra perks to be a subscriber inside of my TikTok community. You can vote on polls, and you also have other special behind the scenes things that are open and available to you if you become a part of that community. Thank you to all of the people who are already doing so. Thank you so very much. Hello, all of my beautiful souls. They're holding it over here. I must have my beautifuls over here on my Tubi, because they've got my lives already held and my chat's holding up here. We've got emojis going. Grand Rising, thank you so very much. You guys are beautiful. 7 is significant today, and I've got 77 on my screen. 3 is significant, and lucky number 13. Thank you so very much for being here. Happy birthday, all of my Libras. All right, let's get going and clear out this energy. So if you believe in those or not, it's okay. You don't have to. But whenever I rang the bell this morning, and I'm not really sure exactly why they came to me, they brought me the scent of clove. They brought me a handful of like individual cloves, and it was a bunch of like little tiny. They're calling themselves like sprites or sprightly fairies or something, and they look like little tiny bright orbs. They're absolutely beautiful, and they all introduced themselves here to bring you abundance and some sort of very large blessing that you're not aware of, but shortly will be. All right, the balancing of scales, my Libras, this is exactly what they do. They balance relationships. All right, I love you guys so much. You guys are beautiful. Let's see what we have here with your honey calcite. This is for your solar plexus energy. This is for your solar plexus chakra. This is selenite. Okay, this is filtration magnification. For me to you, you to me. All right, this is pyrite. This is money. Heart chakra frequencies and the vibrational frequency of tangible money. We have moss agate, and then we have here in my hand malachite, 2 different shades. And we also have smoky quartz. This is psychic protection for me to you, you to me, and all around us. For those of us that are listening or that don't even know that this is what we're doing. Hopefully they can tune in and get on the good vibes. Thank you guys so very much for being here. Thank you so very much for the shares. Please do share my content regardless of what forum you're on, and send it to somebody that you think could use a little bit of a spiritual pick-me-up. right? This is a channeled message for the collective of all zodiac signs. If you would like your own personalized energy pulled in chat live here online, please do send your $20 to my Cash App, The Psychic Healer, my Venmo, Psychic Insight 111, or you can also send that to my PayPal. All right, that's Stephanie Vogel 111. You can also send that information over. Oh, sorry, guys. Send that information over on the subject line whenever you're wanting a reading from me. What is going on? Whenever you're wanting a reading from me, please let me know whenever you've done so in chat, because sometimes this is a little bit behind and I don't know that you've done that and I need to go check for it. So, and let me know what form, if at all possible, in the line that you're sending the payment on, so I know where I'm channeling the information to, as not to be rude and just send the energy out there. All right. If you want to request a video chat with me for your metaphysical questions of any sort, to connect with a loved one that has crossed, to get your empathic questions answered about psychic protection for yourself, a child, a loved one, come and see me. All right. I'm your girl. Put the link in my bio or go visit www.stephanievogel111.com. Let's see what they have for you. This is sealed. And for those of you that don't understand what that means and you're new here, I'm letting you know that whenever I tell you that this is sealed, that means that the energy here from this deck and the message for now, for the time being, is sealed, and there's nothing else that they have to say on the matter using this deck. Okay, so what fell out separately and up was personal truth. Somebody's speaking their personal truth. Somebody's got some deep, profound emotions that they actually need to speak on and that they actually need to say to clarify something, either between you and them or another relationship that they have, that they're coming to you to ask about. How do I open this door? Because I don't even know what to do here, because the emotions here are so complex or so deep, or that somebody has such a deeply profound, I have such a belief of something that has happened to me in my past that I will not do anymore, and I need to understand how to get past somebody's definitive boundary that they've set with me, or vice versa. Somebody's trying to do this to you and trying to assert themselves over your boundaries, or trying to assert themselves and make your boundaries sway because they want you to maybe back down from something, or they had previously, and since you're not and it's not working out for them, they're wanting to speak about something. They're wanting to speak on something and open infinite doors here of possibility, but for whatever reason, these doors have previously been shut and have been flooded with water and not been able to be open. Or there's been I'm talking to you, and this is what they just showed me. They showed two people. At first it was two little kids, and then we came up and then we went back down, and now we're two adults. This is a man and a woman, and they have their hands over their ears like this whenever they come up out of the water, out of this pool or a lake, and then they go down. They're under there, they turn into adults, and they come back up above the water. Their hands are still over their ears. But then when we go back down as adults, we open our eyes and we're looking at each other and we're yelling and screaming at each other. But I can't hear you because there's so much water between us that you can tell that I'm screaming at you. You can tell that my emotion is there. You can tell that I'm frustrated, and I'm trying to get you to understand me by the desperation on my face. I'm really trying to tell you that honestly, I know you're really good at swimming and you're super good at holding your breath, but I'm really about to pass out right now, and I need you to come up for air because I can't do this anymore, and I'm going to pass out. I'm going to cry. I can't do it. I'm losing consciousness. And now this person is like, oh, I get the point. I get the point. Okay, come on, back up for oxygen. And you're like, oh, thank you. Gosh, I was trying to tell you the whole time. And they're like, yeah, but I was missing it and I didn't understand. There's something here. I didn't get it. It was my ears were, they said waterlogged. Somebody could have swimmer's ear or like an ear infection. Your baby that is a water sign or an Aquarian baby in that season has ear trouble, or had really bad ear infections when they were a child. If you're a mother who had a child that had this happen to them when they were younger, that's an extremely hard upbringing for that child, because it's very painful for them to continually be going through earaches, and it also affects the way that they speak in their speech. So if you've had that, bless you, mama. Okay, I don't want me to read. Okay, so somebody here, this action carnelian, this card here is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is fire energy. This is movement. This is going forward without, maybe I almost said without thinking, but somebody wants to do this. Somebody wants to move forward and take action towards you without thinking because there's something that they desperately want to tell you, or you are thinking about going towards somebody without thinking, and because you really, really, really want to tell somebody the truth about something that you have to say, either your emotions about them, some sort of truth that you need them to know so that they don't make another decision, or like I found out, like, you've been waiting for these test results and I haven't seen you in like 2 days because you keep going to work, and then I had to go to work and we missed each other, but I wanted to call you and tell you that you didn't answer the phone, that you got these test results and you're okay. It's fine. Like, it's going to be okay. And so that's something that maybe somebody is wanting to like get out to you. Somebody's wanting to tell you, like, I'm really excited and I'm so graciously grateful that I have gratitude for this opportunity to be able to tell you something that I'm so excited about. And you're the first person that I wanted to tell this personal truth to and take action towards, because I want to tell you this is the truth. This is what's happening. This is what's been happening. There's a new beginning here because you've stayed in this energy here all on your own. Somebody could have possibly been cast out in the water, far, far, far out in shark infested water all by themselves. And they found joy and gratitude here. They found a balance. And even inside of this circle, they showed me somebody floating and like petting sharks. Like, see, I made friends with them. It's fine. They're going to bring me. Now, see, I've got these other two dolphins on reins and they're about to take me all the way to the shore. So it's fine. I'm okay. I'm totally fine. It's totally fine. Somebody felt like they were left out in the cold or left out and abandoned. This is abandonment issues, possibly. Okay. Somebody could be coming towards you to tell you that they feel abandoned by you. But even if that's the case, I kind of feel like it's like, yeah, but hold on. Wait a minute. Remember that time that you left me in shark infested waters with no food or water, and I was in this little floaty that could have popped? Remember that time? Yeah. And then whenever I came back to shore, you told everybody you didn't do that. I don't know about that. Oh, I don't really know how much I can trust that, because now you're asking me to go on a boat trip with you. Oh, yeah, no. Last time I did that, you left me in a floaty. This time I don't see a floaty on the boat. I'm okay. I'm good. You finish me off this time. I'm good. That's okay. No, I'm okay. I want a new beginning away from this. I'm cool. Go ahead. I'm good. I'm good. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You could be dealing with one of these signs here. We have water, we have fire, and we have earth. Grounding, smoky quartz. This is somebody who has crossed multiple somebodies, 3 to 4 somebodies who have crossed from one side of the veil to the other. And I have a very young female here that is explaining to you right now that I'm looking at these cards and talking to you because this is the smoky quartz that they just confirmed with right here, sitting right in front of me. This is what was on top of the deck whenever I started. Okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy is smoky quartz is about psychic protection and about protection from lower vibrational frequencies and energies. This is like the energy that I feel is present here in this new beginning. You are divinely protected because you took action towards what your purpose was. You found your reason for being, and everybody else that did not agree with that ended up falling away. And that's okay, because it was supposed to be that way, because for the brand new beginnings that are here, that's what it's supposed to be. And you're graciously grateful and enjoy about that. And that's why you keep being blessed. That's why the universe keeps taking action and favor on you. Because sometimes favor isn't fair. And people don't understand why you got it, because to them it looks like an overnight success, or to them it looks like you just had a come up, or to them it looks like you had a silver spoon and a platter served all of your meals and hardships to you and then scooped them away. No, not at all. But to you, that may be what it looks like. But I got here because I am who I am, because I am who I am. That's why. Okay? That's why. Let's clarify what else is here. They want me to pull from the Divine Feminine deck. We got all kind of chats over here. Hello, I love you guys. Grand Rising. Hello. Thank you so much for the shares. I love you guys. Hello, hello, hello. Grand Rising. Thank you. Grand Rising. I love you guys. Thank you for the shares. I invite you to please share whatever content it is from wherever it is that you are streaming and send it to somebody that you think could use a little bit of a spiritual pick me up because I'm your girl. Send them right to me. Okay? Let's cross paths. Today, you could be the reason why somebody crossed paths with me, and that's what they needed. You never know what you're doing for somebody. All right. Thank you so very much. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your shares. Thank you for your gifts. Thank you for your top viewers. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your follows. All of that means the world to me because without you guys, I can't be me. So, Grand Rising, I love you guys. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the follows, Grand Rising. Thank you for the shares. You guys are beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you so much for all of your compliments and for all of your synchronicities. Happy birthday, my Libras. Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Thank you so much for the follows. You guys, we hit 3,500 over the course of yesterday. So thank you so much. That's a celebration because that 3,500 on TikTok, I'm almost, like I said, I'm super close to a goal and I'm super close to meeting goals on my subscribers too. So you guys keep it up. You guys keep growing my channel over on YouTube, Stephanie Psychic Ministries, because I'm super close to meeting goals over there too. So you guys keep going. You guys, your support means everything to me because without you, I cannot be me. And I want to show everybody that if I can do it, so can you. Thank you so very much. Thank you so much. And I want to let you guys know that if you guys are subscribers, for all of you that are sending all of those likes and all of those gifts, have TikTok pay you back and be a part of my subscription community. Because if you are, whenever you're a subscriber and you give, they give you guys some sort of coins or points or some sort of kickbacks whenever you do that, whenever you're a subscriber as part of my perks. So please know that is something that you can get from TikTok for being a part of my subscription process. Thank you so very much. I'm appreciative for all of you that already are. You guys are amazing. You guys can go and participate in my polls over on some of my other perk pages. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your compliments. I actually, so somebody complimented my earrings. I'm going to just give these a shout out because these actually are special to me. These were handmade for, or not for me, but by someone and given to me. And they're handmade and I got to meet her and I gave her a message. And these were a gift from her because of the message that I gave her. She wanted to give me an even energy exchange. So she gave me a handmade gift and they're my little pumpkins. They are called Dangling Darling is what she is. She's on Instagram. Go check her out. She's pretty cool. She does like different types of like fruits and vegetables and like cute little things that are super cute over there. And these were given to me as a gift. So I love them and they matched my hat and my shirt today with my Charlie Brown, my Chuck, my Chuck and my Snoopy. They matched. So I had to. I had to. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Oh, dang, and I'm hitting all kind of camera over here. Sorry, y'all. It's bad enough that my sound quality is terrible, and now I'm beating up the camera too. Sorry, Tubi. Sorry, Tubi. Okay, Grand Rising, y'all. Amen. Thank you so much. Please, if you're new here and you're just stepping in, please put what you're grateful for in the chat room because I want to know what it is that you're grateful for because the universe woke you up today and we didn't have to be on that list. We didn't have to be on that list. I don't know about you, but not everybody got on that list. So thank you so very much today, the universe, for waking me up. I have breath in my lungs and I am so graciously grateful. I have all 5 of my senses and the gift of psychic sight. You guys are beautiful with all of your psychic gifts and spiritual gifts. You guys wake up and say something grateful today. Thank you, universe. Thank you so very much. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you. This is a channel message for the collective of all zodiac signs. Thank you for all of you who are new here. Hello, my name is Stephanie. I'm a psychic minister. Thank you for being here as I establish the first psychic ministry. If you would like your own individual energy pulled, as this is a channeled message for the collective of all zodiac signs. But if you would like to have your energy pulled live here in chat, you may send your $20 to my Cash App, my PayPal, or my Venmo. You're so sweet. Thank you guys so much. I love peanuts. Like, I really do. Like, they're my jam. If I could have got the other 3 shirts that they had and they would have had my stinking size, like, I would have been peanutted it all week, but I didn't have it. So they didn't have my size, but I love them. They're so cute and they make me feel like warm inside because I love them. Like, they're so sweet. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Oh, you guys are so humbling. Thank you so very much. I'm so graciously grateful for y'all every day. Thank you. Grand Rising, you beautiful sister from another mister. Hi, baby. What's up? Exactly, because that is, she says, I woke up at 3 a.m. I'm feeling amazing, and I don't know why, but I'm going to enjoy it and claim it. That's right, because you woke up at 3 today, because I was going to be on here. You needed to hear it, because Source is telling you you got up at that time to make the most of your day. And Spirit on the other side, whenever you wake up all of a sudden out of nowhere like that, Spirit is calling to you on the other side, and it's your body's way of responding and coming back to consciousness, because the jolt was so either jarring, or your soul said, hey, they were trying to communicate to you about something in your dreams, and we was going to have you wake up now, because now you're going to be most productive. We already downloaded what we needed to download while you were sleeping. You got the message. Now please, could you get up now? Thank you so very much. My link is in my bio for my website. If you want to connect with a loved one that has crossed over, or you have metaphysical questions about empathic protection for yourself, a child, or a loved one, or maybe it is that you want to know about your psychic gifts, come and see me. I am your girl. Thank you so very much to my Moddies for keeping this running smooth and for blocking all of the nonsense and what's happening here. You guys are the best, because without you, I can't be here. 33 on my screen twice. That adds up to 66, 33, 33. I love you. 22 on my other screen. This is beautiful. Sevens are significant today. 711, that is the soulmate number. Thank you so very much for being here. Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Thank you for the follows. Thank you so very much for the follows. You are so beautiful. You know what? Hold on just a second. Give me just 1 second. All right, there we go. I love you guys. Thank you so very much. You guys are beautiful. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Without your support, I can't be me. You guys are absolutely wonderful. Thank you for the shares. Thank you. And for all of you that are sharing over here on my YouTube, like, you guys are a blessing. Every single second that you are giving me is allowing my channel to expand. And for every bit that you give watched hours over here, or that you give likes, subscribes, notification bells for whenever it is that I go live, any interaction there is boosting my channel so that I can be paired with the people that are on the ministries page, like Joel Osteen, and people that are like motivational speakers as far as spirituality goes. And that gets my message out to y'all there, because then I start traveling around to get to you, so you can come and see me live in person. So let's do that. Let's share it. I'm so appreciative of all of you. You guys are amazing. And if you feel so inclined to do so, please share that with somebody that you think can help, that it would help with whatever it is that I have to say, that you think would spiritually lift them. Send them my way. Okay. That's hilarious. She says, I woke up at 3:30 a.m. That's because Spirit was calling to y'all. It was calling to y'all, especially you fire signs. They said, wakey, wakey, baby, because it's your season. Hello. We was talking to you. Hello, hello. Yep. That was definitely a spiritual partner coming to wake y'all up. And just so you guys know, just a little FYI and a fun fact for you guys as far as like metaphysical goes and all of that, in the spiritual reality or metaphysical existence, having an earache is not wanting to hear what's going on around you, and possibly a lot of like fighting or toxic arguing and stuff as a very small child. I'm telling you, because I'm hitting the camera. I'm doing all kinds of extra over here. I mean, I am telling you. That's right. Strength is your superpower, baby, because you are a divine feminine. So that's really all that needs to be said. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I love you. Grand Rising. Thank you so very much, all of my modding. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, hold on, and just jacked me all up. I was at a good spot, and then it said, "Oh, nope, let's do this." Grand Rising. Thank you so very much. You guys are beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you for your shares. Thank you so very much. I appreciate all of your gifts. You guys are amazing. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. I love you. You guys are so precious. I love you. I am all about staying warm. So that is totally what this outfit is about today, because I woke up like in one of my body's moods today to be freezing and in like pain deep in my spine. So this is keeping my head warm and all of that so that I don't freeze and get cold. I have the heater on full blast today right on my feet. I'm going through a little bit of I don't know what, but I'm trying to stay warm. So thank y'all for appreciating my style to keep myself warm. I need an extra like parka or like fur. I don't know what I need. You're so sweet. I love you. Thank you so very much. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for coming in. If you are new into the chat room, thank you so much. Put down what it is that you're grateful for today. Thank the universe for something today. Tell it thank you because it woke you up. And again, you didn't have to be on that list. So thank you. I'm here. I'm so appreciative. Thank you so much. I'm so appreciative. If you like it here, please suggest me to someone that you think could use a little bit of an AM spiritual pick me up, because I'm here 7 days a week, baby. Every day I am here with y'all. Okay? So come in whenever you need a spiritual pick me up and send whoever else you think needs one. You're so sweet. I love you guys. I love my beanies. They keep me warm. Like, I'm all about the hats. Y'all know I'm about protecting my crown chakra. Y'all be lucky that I don't come on here full veiled and look all kind of crazy. Like I'm about to go Mother Mary and whatnot on here sometimes because of the hate comments. I'm like, oh dang. I'm all, should I veil? Should I do it? Thank you so much. So you guys are so cute. These are like super old, super cheap. Got these on clearance too, probably, because they're so old. But I do know that I did not pay full price for them. That's what I do know, and they probably weren't more than $10. So thank you. And this shirt, $4. Okay. The hat is the most expensive part of my outfit, and this cost $7.99. So keep that in mind. And that's only because I bought it from somewhere like I think it was like Halloween City or something. So yeah, they was waxing on the tax. You guys are adorable, and you're literally like my besties, and I Chuck and Snoop, yes, Chuck and Snoop. Oh my gosh, yes, I love Chuck, and I love that Chuck loves a little red-haired girl. So the synchronicity there of why I love it so much is because my dad's bald and my mom has red hair, and my dad's nickname is Chuck, and Chuck loves a little red-haired girl. So I love Charlie Brown. I love Charlie Brown. And we used to watch it like literally every season. For every season, my mom would put on for Easter. She would put it on for Valentine's Day. Like we had a whole collection, and she would do the Peanuts with us every single season and every holiday. Grand Rising, thank you for being here. Hello, thank you so much for being here. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. That's hilarious. You guys are funny. Thank you, my bodies, for regulating my chat rooms. You guys are amazing. Amen, amen, amen. Say thank you to whatever creator is yours, whether you believe it's the universe, God, Allah, whether you think it's Buddha, whether you think it, whatever you think it is, it doesn't matter to me. Just tell them thank you. Because whoever woke you up today and whoever you believe did that, say thank you. Because they would appreciate it. Amen. I love peanuts and in my kitchen. I want some. I want some. I love that. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. How cute. That's like Sally. I love that. I love that. And I love Linus and his blankie. And I love that. I can't remember his name, but the one that plays. Yeah, it's Linus that plays the piano. And but the girl that likes the boy that plays the piano, Linus. What is her name? Dang it. I can't remember all of the characters. And I also, oh my gosh, I love Pigpen. Because Pigpen and all of them. His big old clown. I love Pigpen. And the way that they dance with their shoulders up and their feet just move like that's like one of my favorite things ever. And then all the adults, all they say is wah 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 wah. Because that's all kids hear. That's the best interpretation ever. I love so very much that you guys love peanuts like me. And side note, squirrel, I'm not just talking about these peanuts because talk about some boiled peanuts, those is my best. So I'm just saying. I love you, babe. If it is, go over to YouTube and find it later because it'll be a better stream and then you can get it over there, okay? Yeah, babe, try what the mods are telling you to do, babe. What the other mods are telling you. Try to log in and then go back because sometimes whenever your bandwidth is bad over there, but I know you're out of the country, so just try again, babe. If not, it's okay, love. Just go and watch it later. Go get some rest. It's okay. Go rest your brain. It's all right. Don't even worry about it. I love you. Thank you for being here. Oh, no. Grand Rising, me too. I am so grateful for being here. I'm breathing. Grand Rising, 7-Eleven. Oh my gosh. So I don't know what it is with like 7-Eleven in my life, but like my children are like obsessed with 7-Eleven. They're like, Mom, can't we go to 7-Eleven? I'm like, for what? Why do you want to go there? Can we like get a hot dog? Or like my dad has been like stuck on Slurpees. I'm like, don't give them that. Well, it's just a little one. I'm like, no. I'm like, not even just a little one. I'm like, no. And then here he comes. Well, look, all these cups are only half full with Slurpees. And he comes and brings them anyways. And I'm like, all right. So he's like a big kid coming through drinking his Slurpees. And he's like, look, I got them Slurpees. I'm like, all right, all right. They're like, come on, Mom, please. I'm like, well, I guess. I guess. We were just talking about him actually yesterday, Joe Alstein. There's a few other ones that I like. We were talking about Till Swan yesterday. What else are we talking about? A couple of other people. There's some very inspirational people that are out there that are in the spiritual community and very uplifting, and that's beautiful. I love the way that people have made their accomplishments their way, and I think that that's great. And if that's somebody that you resonate with, that's cool. Ha, that's hilarious because so did I. I have literally been up since like 2:02 this morning. 45 minutes earlier than I'm even supposed to be up. Oh yeah. Thank you so much for my moddies is doing the smooth thing here, keeping my chat room running all good here. Thank you. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. I love y'all. Oh no, don't shut that off. Oh, don't go to sleep. Oh, okay. Grand Rising. Yeah, I wake up pretty early. I wake up every day between 2 and 3. So I would have liked, I guess, to sleep till 2:45, but whatever. I usually wake up between like 2:15 and 2:30 actually. So I dream that my alarm clock will go off at 2:45 and I'll still be asleep, but not usually. Not usually. And I've usually woke up in between my little bit of sleep like 2 or 3 times in between to make sure that my babies did not roll off their bed because they're big now, but they still have like guards and stuff because they're very active sleepers and they're still very immature in that way. So I get up and check and make sure that they're covered and that they don't roll off of their bed and all of that because they be all over the place. And it's the mom in me that I'm afraid that like they're gonna fall out because that's happened a couple of times. Like when you hear that thud in the middle of the night, that's an unmistakable the baby fell off the bed. Okay, so I want to address this. It says something about a white horse. Actually, to me, the white horse is significant for something beautiful to me. It's movement, it's travel, and it actually means, like, to me, how they show it to me from my guides on the other side. Especially, they reference the white color of anything in animal form to be divinely guided from the other side and visiting you with a message. This is the visitation of someone that is sending you energy, telling you this is movement, this is travel that's coming for you in a positive direction. I know that there's certain like cultures and religions and certain communities that believe certain ways about certain like animals and the color of things and the number of things because so do I understand that, so I get that if that's something that is ingrained in your belief system and that's how you feel, but to me I don't see them as bad. I see them as a blessing and a good sign from someone on the other side that is trying to tell you to be at peace and to be at rest and to accept and move on and to go towards the light and to be happy. That's what I got from that. Thank you for the shares. Thank you so much for the follows. Grand Rising, thank you so very much. Oh, I'm so very sorry. Yes, for those of you, let me address that. I guess I should probably do that again because, I just assume y'all know since I said it once. So I am now Stephanie Psychic Ministries, and if you did not notice, the picture up in the corner, regardless of where it is that you're tuning in from, is now different. It is me in a white shirt, and it says Psychic Minister under the headshot. So that is what that picture is now. It's no longer my Great Day Colorado picture. It's my ministry picture. So please do know that if you're looking for me, that is what my little icon is. Please do go to my other page. That is my backup page. Go start following that page. Start liking all of those videos and all of that so I can grow that forum and go live on that forum as well. Because I have a backup page that I'm sending everything to. Please go find that. It's Stephanie Psychic Minister. You guys can go and follow that page. I would love your guys' support over there. It would be awesome for you guys to follow over there too. Yep, they be doing that. They will kick you out if they, yep. And they keep kicking people out over here. What's going on? Hold on, and they hold some more chats. What's happening? There we go. Ah, Jesus, she did get kicked out. I don't know why they're, maybe it's the bandwidth or whatever because I'm streaming on so many. Yeah, but it should be okay because mine is okay. And if it's me that's freezing, then maybe that would be the case. But I don't know why so many of y'all are having so hard of a time. So that means that, so for those of you, like, so snakes, people see snakes as different as well. Some people see snakes as a good thing and a bad thing. I will see them as both. They are duality to me, because a snake can be presented to you in certain fashions, letting you know that there is a big snake around you, or that there is lots of snakes around you, to tell you that there is facetiousness around you, or that they are trying every attempt to bite you but have not been successful and are waiting for the perfect time to like wrap you up and like suffocate you or something. Or it can also mean, with this rebirth and this new beginning, it can mean the shedding of an old skin, an old way of being, an old way of thinking, an old relationship, an old existence, period, and shedding the skin of something, letting it go and starting anew. Because whenever snakes shed their skin, they look very vibrant, very shiny, and they have this new, like, almost like pearlescent color to some of their scales whenever they shed their skin right away. So it's very much anew, feeling refreshed. So it can mean that as well. And it can mean that you are very much the person that is being presented all of this energy here. And it may be at you, because obviously you're dreaming about it. So if you're dreaming about snakes and stuff like that, or they're coming into your existence, there's a reason why, because they mean transformation. Snakes mean transformation. So whoever sees the snake, or whoever is around you in the dream, there could be transformation between you and this person. So just know that. That's beautiful. Grateful for the bees. Hashtag save the bees, honey bees, because they do amazing things. They do. They do the impossible. They do the impossible. Thank you so very much for being here. This is a channel message for the collective of all zodiac signs. If you, however, would like to have your energy pulled live here in chat, please send your $20. Very much, very much. Send your $20 to $20 to my Cash App, my PayPal, or my Venmo. Very much. Thank you so very much. I'm so grateful. Yes, I am. Yes, graciously. Amen. Thank you, Sky Daddy. That's right. Hashtag Sky Daddy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And for all of you that came for me because I said hashtag Sky Daddy on my video, listen up. That's all fun and games, baby, because the universe is not a man. I hate to break it to y'all, but no, no, sorry. So for all of you that came for me and my private messages about that, and all of you that was giving the hate comments on that video, I'm sorry. Hashtag Sky Daddy, thank you for waking me up. Let's see what the Divine Feminine has to say while this chat room catches up, and they want to talk about Joan of Arc again today. This is sealed. This is divine. This is divine feminine power, and like one of the most like highest forms you can have in warrior spirit here. Joan of Arc is absolutely amazing. She's a trailblazer, and she was phenomenal in as far as accounts in history. What she did and how she took an entire army to victory. She not only won, she went into battle as a very young teenage girl, fearlessly leading kings and things right into victory. How phenomenal is that? Joan of Arc. I have a steel like faith in myself because I believe in what I believe in, because whenever I believe in me, I know that I can do this. So I am my greatest believer and I will get this done because I'm me. The angels armor me with conviction because I'm me and I believe in me and I believe that spirit wants me to be me and I believe that spirit wants me to do what I'm supposed to be doing. So I believe that spirit's going to help me do this. White buffalo calf woman, the prophetess of the sacred way. My heart is a compass. The path of love is true abundance. This is absolutely insane. This is a super rare card for this to fall out. And it fell out twice in 2 days. It says the angels armor me with conviction. Both of these females have chest armor. Your heart is guarded and protected. And then you have the sacred heart here on her chest. And this is Mary of Nazareth. This has something to do with religion. The mother of God, I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. Take that word lightly, the God word, because that is related to religion and that has religious connotations. And spirit does not recognize religion. Spirit only recognizes what the message is and how to give it to you, not about religion, because religion is a dividing factor for humans, and they don't see it as necessary. The diamond-hearted Dakini. I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego belief to feel free. This has something to do with the shifting of your root chakra because she's wrapped in a red sash. She has red here too, also a tomahawk. And if you know anything about throwing a tomahawk or axe whipping, oh my goodness, that is boss. I love to axe whip. I love to throw tomahawks. I absolutely adore it. And I was meant to have one in my hand at all times. But anyways, that could be somebody who is very gifted with that or who is really gifted in archery. Somebody could also be they said a sharpshooter. Somebody could be really good with their handgun. They said an AK or a Ruger. Okay, this is also justice here. I want to let you see this here because they have the gavel of justice, and this is Libra scales. This is Libra energy right now. White lilies. I told you that white flowers indicate unconditional love and purity, and white roses given to you means that I am deserving of your love. She is a crowned one here. Somebody could have a tattoo of a crown. Grand Rising, thank you so very much for being here. Thank you guys for the shares. Thank you guys for keeping this running smoothly. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you so very much. I love it. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Sky Daddy. You're so beautiful. Thank you so very much. And I'm so graciously grateful for you. If you have not subscribed to my TikTok community for special perks, you guys are sending those likes, loves, and gifts anyway. You get special kickbacks for that, all right? Go over to my YouTube channel and you can subscribe to that. Again, my picture has changed. I'm so sorry. But I will update you guys there. I am in a white shirt now, and that is my headshot. It says Psychic Minister right across the bottom of the headshot. So do be looking for that because the picture has changed, and also the video on my TikTok has changed to my ministry picture and my video. So just so you guys know, be on the lookout for that. Thank you so very much. Thank you for being here in my chat room. You guys are so amazing. I'm graciously grateful for you. I love that. That's so awesome. Linus carrying around his Nike. The adults, when they talk, are hilarious. Oh my gosh. If you would like your own energy pulled live here in chat, send your $20 to my Cash App, my PayPal, or my Venmo. Let me know when you've done so in the chat so that I can look for your payment and I can pull your energy. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your shares. Thank you guys for the follows. Thank you so much for the likes. So my Cash App is ThePsychicHealer. My PayPal is Stephanie Vogel 111 and my Venmo is Psychic Insight 111. And if you guys want to request a video chat with me, you may do that at my website, www.stephanievogel111.com. Please do go there and check out my website, be a part of my newsletter, subscribe there. You get special perks there as well if you're a subscriber to my newsletter. And if you don't feel like booking an appointment, that's okay because there's all kinds of free guidance in my YouTube. But you can also check out my Great Day Colorado interviews or my testimonies page where random individuals I have encountered out in public, I've given channeled message to, and how it's changed their lives. So go check that out. See if it's for you. If not, that's okay too. Thank you for being here. Yeah, babe, my Cash App is ThePsychicHealer. Let me know when you've sent your money though, so I can check. Because sometimes it lags and I don't get the notification until like many minutes later. Sometimes I'm getting off of here and I'm still getting notifications that you guys have sent them after I'm not even live with you anymore. So for those of you that are sending your donations, thank you so much. Thank you so very much. You can send your gracious donations there. They are so appreciated regardless of what denomination it is. Thank you. I'm appreciative of all of what you guys send me because everything that you send me helps me grow the channel and I invest to whatever it is that I'm doing here. So you guys are amazing. I'm appreciative of you guys. You guys are so wonderful. And thank you for your word of mouth reference. Thank you for all of your shares. Thank you for the follows. Without you, I can't be me. Okay. Hold on, love. I think I just got your notification. Hold on. All right. It says it's pending. Let's do the thing. All right. Here we go. This is an individual energy pull here live in chat from my Cash App out of my TikTok community here. This is for the first initial A. Okay. First initial A, Cash App in my TikTok community. This is your individual energy here level, right? Please let me know that you're still in chat. Comment, put something in the chat room so that I know that you're here. Present here, whatever, a heart, period, whatever, just so I know that you're here. Whoa, they have a lot to say to you. This is sealed. Okay. So somebody's ego is being addressed here. 555, change, positive change, moving forward. 10 on my screen, that's the completion of cycles. The illusion of being trapped. This is you feeling like you're being trapped because of your somebody beating down on your ego or somebody beating down on your like sense of self-worth or whatever. And honey, the personal truth is that no, you don't deserve that and you need to let go of that. There's guilt here. There seems to be fear. There is shame. There's blame. These are all being burnt in the fire and need to stay burnt in the fire and not resurrect again as a phoenix, as a rising situation again. No, don't let that happen. Somebody's wearing a mask here and it's because of their ego. Justice is coming for you. This is 8, the 11th of November could be significant for you. The 8th here, the justice, this is Libra in energy. This is the justice scales. And earlier I told you that we got the gavel of justice for Libra in energy as a collective. This is the balancing of something that could have possibly not been fair for you between the last 11 and 15 months of your life. That August 8th could be significant or August 11th could be significant, or in the next 8 weeks, something significant could very, very much need your like spiritual strength here. Okay, this is Leo energy. This is the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. This is the justice that comes in for you once forgiveness is in place, or once you have moved on and accepted the situation and that you've gotten out of ego and you found the strength to remove yourself from all egoic desires. What you're asking for moves forward very rapidly and extremely quick. Stay kind. That's the strength. Don't clap back on a negative frequency. Do not match energy, because like attracts like. Thank you. I hope this helped. Thank you so very much for your support. Yeah, I'm turning it down a little bit because it's burning my ankle a little bit. So let's turn it down. Grand Rising, thank you for being here. The whales are significant too. Sharks, dolphins, and the rainbows. And the dog is significant of loyalty. All of those things are spirit animals for you. And someone is communicating to you from the other side to give you symbolism so you can decipher the message. Absolutely, rejection is protection. Own that. Okay? Own that phrase. Let's clarify what else is here. Grand Rising, thank you so very much for being here. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the follows. Oh, that's so sweet of you, honey, but I don't know if you can handle it. He said, you my kind of woman. Oh, honey. You sure about that? You sure about that? I don't know about that. Some people might disagree. As some of the ones that I chewed up and spit out, they probably ain't gonna like me too much. But I love you for saying so. Thank you for your support. Big mad, don't get big mad, babe. That's just because they know you were shining star and they're trying to suppress you. Don't you let that 2D keep you down. You keep sending those emojis, girl. Keep sending them. If you'd like your own personal energy pulled live in chat, please send your $20 to my Cash App, my PayPal, or my Venmo. Thank you so very much. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My stream is not happening and it's cutting in and out on some people. I'm sorry y'all had some trouble finding me this morning. I was on I was on at like 5:25, I think, this morning is when I started. But that's 5:25 like my time. So some of you are up super early. Thank you. because there is an energy there that does not want you to hear what else I'm about to pull out of this and one other deck. That's why. Yes, around that time between 5 and 6 Mountain Standard Time. I try to get on here at 5, but I can only do that like very rarely because of my morning schedule. I have to prepare my day and everything before I even get on here so that whenever I get off, I'm ready to rock and roll as soon as those little feet hit the ground running. So I got to make sure that I'm always prepared. So I'm usually on here about 5:30. So your safe bet, 5:30 Mountain Standard Time. Be on the lookout for me because I'll be here. Grand Rising. You're so funny. I love you so much and thank you. I love you guys. And just a little secret for all of you babes that are like low on iron and whatnot and are freezing all the time. The pleather keeps in the heat, baby. Oh yeah. And if you put some fleece lined leggings under those bad boys, oh hot doggy, you're gonna be warm all day. Because people are so crazy. People are so crazy about it. Because I said Sky Daddy, and I had so many people in one of my other forums like, so you're a psychic that believes in God, and you're saying that it's a man, and you say all this stuff about women. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a joke. It's funny. It's funny. It's hilarious, actually, if you look at it. If you really look at it and see it for what it is, and you know, it's really funny. If you would like to have your energy pulled, please send your $20 to my Cash App, my Venmo, or my PayPal. Thank you so much for all of my moderators who are like on it with the keeping this running smoothly. What is happening? Thank you. Oh, sweet goodness. Oh, sweet goodness. Wow. I got my vicious ones over here. I don't know what was happening, but you guys are on it. Thank you so much. See, they get so backed up. It's like the universe literally blocks their hate from me until I get to it, and y'all already blocked those people. Thank you guys for being my warriors and my shields. Don't think that I don't appreciate that, and I bless you guys every day before I start. It is free 99 for you to keep scrolling. It really is. It really is. I accidentally threw that in the floor, and this came out, and now that's sealed. So I'll guess I'm reading these now. Because I accidentally threw that on the floor. I didn't mean to. I move this over just a bit because I have room from the cards. I've got room from the cards. All right. Let's do the damn thing. Let's do it. Okay, so we got Eagle Spirit. This is beautiful. This is a synchronicity for me. This is a synchronistic spirit animal for me. For those of you that don't know this fact, here we go. Another with the weird little FYIs and weird facts. So the eagle is the highest flying bird. And the crows like to actually get on the back of the eagles. This is quite an actual, like, regular phenomenon for these two types of fowl. For the crow to get on the back of the eagle and to try to peck at the back of the eagle's head, or to try to ride on the back of the eagle's wings span, or what have you. The eagle most certainly must be annoyed by this, yes. But what the eagle does is it knows that it can ascend so high up in the sky, up into the clouds, past all of that, to where the crow will literally pass out from lack of oxygen or have to get off and fly away and leave the eagle alone. It will literally take off so high that the crow can no longer reach it, and the eagle will continue to just circle and watch it fall, or to continue to descend down, because even if it wants to, all it's going to do is just sit there and watch it keep circling, because it can't get up there. Only the eagle can breathe up there. The eagle has built nests so high up on the side of like mountainside that they almost don't even know how the eagle made it possible to like for their younglings to breathe up there. So they can get to phenomenal heights. 23 could be significant. 1923 could be significant for a grandparent that was born in April. Her name could start with A because she's a female energy. 1964 could be significant, or the 23rd of October could also be significant. 64, wasp spirit, something, sometimes life stings. 1964 is significant here. They also just said somebody maybe just had like x-rays or something, or maybe you're teaching your children diagrams about the anatomy of the body, or maybe you're learning the anatomy of the body inside of like some sort of school or educational program, because I don't normally read this way, but whenever I held it up like this today, they made me see like a man doing this, and he like turned like this, but his legs are out, and he's being x-rayed in like a 3, or maybe this is like at the airport or something, because this thing is like taking an image in like a spherical like cylinder like shape, and it took a 360 image of like the inside of my body, and it's my bones. So somebody could be doing this for a scan. I don't know why you would be doing this. They also just showed me that this is not medical. This is somebody standing in like a tanning booth and being sprayed. It kind of looks like a tanning booth, but it's taking like how the tanning booth door closes. It's taking pictures instead though. This is what I see. Like somebody could be getting some sort of like imaging to see what's happening. Somebody could be allergic to wasps or bees, because I just heard EpiPen or anaphylaxis. Somebody has an allergy to strawberries or fake strawberry or a blackberry. Very scary. A peanut allergy. Somebody could be having an allergy test on their skin. Ugh, that's miserable. I'm sorry. If you've ever had to do those are not pleasant and they don't feel good. They're talking about something that spirit has your back, even though life seems like it's stinging right now and like it's repetitively coming back at you, and it just won't give up, because wasps don't die once they sting you. Honeybees or any type of like bumblebee or whatever will sting you and do their last to protect themselves in attempt to get you to leave them alone, but they disembowel themselves and then they die. So once they sting somebody, they can no longer live. But the wasp, that doesn't happen to. The wasp keeps his stinger and can come back repetitively and can continually sting you until death, literally by anaphylaxis. One time, true story, one time whenever I was younger, my uncle was repetitively stung in his backyard by so many honeybees, he almost like died. He went into anaphylactic shock, and my mom had to go save his life because, and like, that was real. I was crazy. I was a little tiny kid, and he was so swollen and had like been stung so many times. My little cousins had to call us and tell us like something's wrong with him. Like he looks like he's gonna fall asleep, and he got stung by all kinds of bees. So they can be very dangerous, and wasps are even more adamant, and they send signals to come as like an army, like for them to just keep bombarding you. So yeah, that could be what's happening. I very much feel like somebody is facing some sort of like persistent, like just negativity or whatever. But I feel like that's about to be lifted out of your existence, because you're taking action towards a new beginning, and you're only focusing on what's making you happy. And it's like they can continually hit you with whatever swords or whatever these are, but you're completely covered from head to toe once you put your helmet on in armor. So they can do it, and I just keep hearing clink, clink, like if you're hitting the sword to the metal of the armor, but they're not really there. It's annoying, and it's like, all right, gosh, that's loud, like no more, but it's not really hurting you. It's just an annoyance, and it's keeping you from being able to walk forward as fast as you like, because you're like, all right, and you've got your shield, and you're like, okay, all right, another one, all right, okay, and you're trying to go forward, and you're trying to, I can see, and I'm doing it, but I'm very much altered, because it would be a lot easier if I could just put my shield down and my sword away, and I could run, right? of course it would be a lot easier. And this is exactly what's happening with someone who's trying to keep you from doing something great or doing something phenomenal, or people can feel that your level up and your come up and your glow up is here, and that they're trying to stop that and trying to make you feel less than, or trying to make you feel small by trying to repetitively come at you about your ego, about your insecurities, things that they know about you that they think that they can use against you. And you're like, hi, nice to meet you. I don't give a shit about any of that anymore. Oh, okay, cool. Yep, I did that. I did the damn thing. And now I don't want to put up with you anymore. And you're just sad because I won't. You said you can't with me? No, you don't do that anymore? No, you can't, baby. You can't. You tried to, and now you can't. And now you're mad, and now you want to just repetitively hit my armor over and over again like you're actually going to get somewhere, but you're not. You can annoy me all day, but ultimately, are you really going to spend the rest of your life trying to annoy me to keep me from going forward? Are you going to continually just keep hitting me? Don't you have to eat? Don't you got to go like use the bathroom or go like have a life? Like go do that. Go have your fun somewhere else and leave me the hell alone, because I armored up, I suited up, and I took my horse and I took off. And now you want to go and try to hit me and go away. Like, go away. Like, don't you have something better to do besides hate? Amen. Amen. Thank you so much for the shares. Oh, sweet love. I love you so very much. You sweet love. And oh my gosh, your baby is here. I don't normally do this, but for the mamas, I just can't. Your baby is here with me. He gave me the letter J, and he's standing to my right. He loves you, and he wiped your tear from your left eye and is addressing that it will be okay, and is leading you by synchronicity to answers. Love and hugs to you, sweet mama. You are loved, and he sees everything. He never left you, ever. Know that. Know that. And your no, your beautiful face was the last thing that he saw. He's crying for you, and these are your tears. I'm sorry. And the loved ones on the other side are taking wonderful care of him, and he's the most powerful he could ever be. He's not limited by a human vessel anymore. Blessings and love to you, mama. Grand Rising. I've been on here for a little bit, babe, but that's okay. We haven't completely clarified yet, so that's all right. Thank you for being here. Thank you guys for the shares. Thank you for the shares. That's okay, beauty. Thank you for listening. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Grand Rising. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the follows. Thank you so very much for all of your gifts and your likes. Thank you so much for your subscribes and all of my notification bells over here and stuff that I get during the day. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Okay. For those of you that are low on iron, that was a real tip. That was for real. For those of you that freeze, these kind of pleather pants, like get some like stockings or like tights or the leggings that are like fleece lined that kind of look like tights, and you can put those on almost like a sock, and then put these on and then your socks, and you will stay warm like all day. Grand Rising, thank you so much for the shares. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Grand Rising, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. You guys are beautiful. Thank you for being here. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the shares. That means the world to me. Thank you for the follows. I love that song. Fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle. Let my spirit carry me. She said, girl, I need help. I love you. I love you. Honey, don't we all though? Don't we all a little bit? You ain't on the train by yourself. We on the crazy train together. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. I think I might be driving the train. I might be the conductor, so. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's so terrible. The anaphylaxis is real. Like, I'm so glad that my son outgrew some of the allergies he had as a child. When he used to eat certain things, my oldest would like literally break out in like huge like blisters and stuff like all over his legs, and he would just be sitting there. And then I remember one time he was sitting out on our back porch, and I looked at him. I went inside to go get him a sippy cup full of water, and I came back to give it to him, and he had like welts all over his arm and his legs just in the little bit of time I went to go and get his water. He had like all of these little red spots that turned into like these blisters and welts because the doctor said that he had eaten something that had irritated his digestive tract, and it did that as a reaction. He was like reacting to like dairy like that, and it was bad. Grand Rising, thank you so much for your shares. Thank you so very much for the shares. You guys are amazing. All right, let's clarify what else is Kia. Jeez, that's right, because I got that useful knowledge. I'm telling you, it is like just randomly sitting up there in my head because I got all kind of facts that I could tell you. Let me tell you how to keep warm. Like, get you some shoe warmers because sometimes I put hand warmers in my shoes because I freeze so much. Like when the winter comes, sometimes I'm not even kidding. I will have 2 pairs of socks on, my fleece lined tights, my pants. I will have a tight undershirt. I will have a thermal undershirt, and then I will have a shirt over that. And then sometimes I even still have to have like a beanie or something because my body will not regulate its temperature. And when it's cold outside, and especially if it's like snowing where I'm at, if I even get like a little bit wet or my skin feels like the cold or whatever, I can't even recuperate. And I'm like bone chilled cold all day. And I'm in chronic pain down my spine and my stomach like all day. So I have to like, this is sealed, sorry guys. I have to literally dress my body to not be in pain because even whenever it's summertime, you'll see me walking around in leather and long sleeves, and it doesn't faze me because I'm freezing all the time. I'm always freezing. So, and since my weight constantly drops and like fluctuates and stuff, I'm always cold. So it's just, I'm always trying to find little like ways to keep myself warm. And the hand warmers inside the shoes is a good hack because the shoe warmers are like $6 a pack, and the hand warmers look exactly the same, and they're like 3 for $4. You know what I'm saying? Totally different. I'm just saying. Sacred Beetle armor, you had a mighty shield. Again, we're talking about the shield, okay, and we're talking about the armor. They both have chest plates here. She's got a beetle right in front of her chest. Somebody's heart is guarded here, up and ready for the defense because you've stung me too many times, and you better get gone. The unending sadness of looking back. Somebody put you in a very, very like seriously sad state of releasing grief, of just continuous like cycles of it because they just kept bothering you or just kept giving you more information to or doing stuff to you to try to hurt you or try to bring you down or something. And now you're suited and booted and you're like, no, you are not coming within 10 feet of me, and you stay at the end of this 12-foot pole, okay? Because I don't want you over here. Not even arm's length is far enough. So stay over there. The Priestess of Time. The time has come. The time is to act now. 23. I told you 23 earlier, I think, and we had 23 here. Sorry, guys. I have like confirmation itches like everywhere, and my crown chakra is going nuts right now. And they're about to make me sneeze again. What the heck? Oh my God. Okay. Sapphire could be significant, emeralds could be significant, or like a black onyx ring that is set in either like sterling silver or platinum. Okay. I'm going to pull from these cards here. These are double-sided cards, so they can't be sealed. Grand Rising, I love you all so very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the shares. I encourage you to share this with somebody who needs a little bit of a spiritual pick-me-up. Okay. Thank you so very much for being here. I am Stephanie. I am a psychic minister, and thank you so very much for being here as I establish the very first psychic ministry. Welcome on my journey. Whoa. Okay, well, these are sealed now. Well, let me, hold on. Wait a minute. Look at chat, but the sun, and we were just talking about eating. You guys pulled out eating. 31, the 31st, the sun is shining on possibly something that's going to make you very healthy, or getting help with like a dietitian, or something that maybe you have tummy troubles, or maybe this is you just feeling healthy because maybe you've been in a long cycle of depression or something, like whenever you just don't eat because you're not, and like you maybe just went through a breakup and you just stopped eating or something like that. This is very much like coming out of that, and it's feeding yourself for vitality and wanting to be and to thrive. Eating according to the season is the secret of health. This is fresh fruits and vegetables. This is apples. This is oranges. This is bananas. This is like a fruit salad, or strawberries cut up in slices, and lemons cut into little triangles. This is somebody making like maybe some sort of drink. They even said these lemons or limes could be for tacos, or that you're making some sort of agua fresca or something, because it has chia seeds in it and it's green. Your body knows that all things have their seasons. The spirit has its seasons too. Spring for rebirth, summer for exploration and growth, autumn for harvesting, and winter for introspection. Live in the season today. This is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Without hope, we live in desire. This is emotions. This is possibly somebody feeling cast out and deserted, and I told you they left you in like a little floaty out there in shark infested waters, and now you had those dolphins and those sharks as your best friends pull you up to the shore here, and now you're looking for all those fools that try to do you dirty and that leave you in that little floaty. And source is telling you, get your compass out because we've got to show you. There you go. Don't ask to understand the secrets of the universe, but simply to know what this moment means. 10, completion of cycles. 10 is now. We're in October. October 10th could be significant. Somebody could be 49 years old. We have 22 here. Wellness. Somebody's mask is about to fall off, I told you. Wellness is our natural state. Disease is an imposter. This is definitely something about somebody's body that is not doing at its most 100, because possibly, and I don't normally say this, but possibly because of like Mal'oho, negative energy, or spell work here, and somebody's mask is about to fall off, that they've either been doing this to you and you're going to find out that they have not good intentions for you, and you're like, maybe that's why I feel sick whenever I'm around you. Or this is somebody's mask that is falling off as far as trying to mask that they are well and not. This could be mentally. I very much feel like lethargy low, that I'm not like doing very well. Like I'm tired and I'm sick, but I'm not asking for help. Memories are clever imposters, making it appear that an experience or relationship cannot be healed. If you believe that, how can you heal your body or protect your health? Replacing imposters with a high truth. See, this addresses relationships, and this addresses how it's an imposter and all of that, and healing and all of that. And I just told you, it's almost like, and it says that it can be healed. It almost makes it seem like it can be healed, right? This is telling you here, I was just telling you, somebody like stopped eating after like a breakup or something like that. And now you're starting to heal, and you're starting to see that you can heal your body, this relationship, and anything in your path. I literally told you strawberries cut into slices. She's got a strawberry in a bowl for fruit salad right there. There you go. Always leave some space within you when you eat. 8, infinity, August, ultimate abundance. An empty space within is a magnet for the life force, for inspiration, introspection, and keeping your attention awake. This has something to do with a Leo possibly, because they're talking about 8 here, and Leo energy is in 8 or August, around that era. So you could be dealing with a Leo. Enjoy the alertness that ingesting small amounts bring about. This could be like sensory snacking. Let go of time, 28th, the 28th of October, the 28th of November, the 28th of December. How much do you need to do today? Must you fill every moment to feel useful or productive? And how much of your life is directed by time? Answer these questions honestly. Notice that all of these clocks look like a color of the chakra system. Now is now. Are you going to be here or not? Or have your head in the clouds dreaming about and thinking about things that aren't serving you? The soul is on earth for its own delight. 44, solid foundational structures, red, root chakra shifting. This has to do with your root chakra foundational structure shifting at a very pivotal moment, like right now, instantaneously, or something turning to make you see something a very different way very quickly. 44, this is reference to Aries or season. That is 4, and this is double that energy. That's fire energy, and Aries is the leader of the zodiac sign and is April energy. The 4th of April could be significant. A polka dotted dress could be significant as well. In silence, we must readily preserve our integrity. This is meditating past some sort of issue or seeing the bigger picture here and silencing your mind. They said turning scars into stars. She's completely covered in stars. Your soul thrives on silence. To heal the body, first heal the mind. 20. Somebody again could have some sort of like mental obstruction here with like emotions or not being able to get past something because somebody just keeps thinking about something over and over and over again. And this is like obstructing your view. Look, she literally has like one eye covered because she can't fully see. This person has one eye covered because they can't fully see. Life is a circle from childhood to childhood. 3. Sunset orange. Sacral chakra shifting. 3 is significant. Childhood to childhood means a spiral of new beginnings. You have new beginnings here. Relationships begin anew every day. Give your attention today to renewing a relationship, initiating another spiral of life into a life that you share with someone. This is definitely about healing relationships and healing a relationship that you don't think can be healed. To heal illness, begin by restoring balance. Balance is Libra energy. We're in Libra right now. Again, with the illness, talking about your body. Today, find ways to create balance in your life. Cast all negativity in a positive light and let go of any fear that blocks the flow of vital energy within. Some people really, some people really like to hold on to illness because they make it an excuse for them to be an ass and to be rude and to be mean and to not do things. Some people like to have the illness and won't find balance or don't want to find balance because they are mentally ill with the I want to be sick type of thing, or that's what they need because that is so a part of their identity. They don't know how to separate from that. Let the beauty you love be what you do. 43, somebody can be artistically inclined here. Or someone with red hair here could be significant. This could be maybe a therapist or an art instructor. Maybe you were an art teacher. We often blind ourselves to beauty precisely because it inspires us to go beyond ourselves. They said Juilliard. That is not this type of school. It's for music, but that could be something that maybe you wanted to go to, did go to, your child wants to go to. Grand Rising, thank you for the shares. Thank you guys for the shares. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follows. Thank you guys for the shares. Thank you so much for the follows. Thank you guys so much. It's a 22. Dang, my money's are on it today with the mutes. That is beautiful. Look at that. Oh my gosh, look at all of them on here trying to spam and stalk and trying to like, if any of you listen to me, all of my followers, If any of you receive a request from me, a friend request, or you're being asked for money or you have a picture that looks like me that dropped in your DM asking for money, no. If I reach out to you, I will tell you if I have been divinely guided to reach out to you for whatever reason that just is extremely rare and I don't really do this that much. But if I have been divinely guided to reach out to you and I private message you, it will always be on my dime that you will be being seen. Because I have a message for you. I didn't contact you to see if I could get in your pocketbook and see if you could afford what it is that I'm doing. No, I'm offering you a message and guidance and will tell you if you would like my guidance, please come and find me. It's free of charge because I reached out to you. And if you reach out to me, then yeah, you'll have to pay me. But if you have somebody spamming you, asking for money on behalf of me, or no, no. It's not me, and I would never do that, ever. And I only see people through video chat. I will send you tarot cards that have like a layout that is either from my email address. It will have my face on it. You will know that it is me. I will be in the video. You're going to know it's me. I don't do that. And I'm not going to send you just some random cards or something like that. I don't do that either. And whenever I'm sitting here telling you that I'm live, that's on all forums. This is not a recording. I'm sitting here and pulling people's energy live right now as you're paying me. I'm doing it. Okay, I don't do that. And if you have people that are on here friending you all of a sudden out of nowhere that are all these tarot pages and stuff, my body's done caught on to that and we got a rata in here and I don't like that. So get out of my chat room because I ain't doing that to y'all. Don't spam my stuff and don't be looking for clout where stuff is real because you don't got it. Don't do that because I don't and I don't play because I'm not here to. Yes, this is my business, but I'm not here to fraudulently take people's money. If you're divinely guided to me and you want to have an appointment with me or you want to pay me to pull your energy or whatever, then that's legit and I'll do it. But I'm not going to come and seek you out and try to headhunt you and try to get money from you. So if that's what's happening, or you've ever had somebody do that and guys of them thinking it was me or trying to be me, it's not. And if you have people friending you out of my chat room out of here, don't friend them either and block them because that's exactly what they're doing. And I can't say if they're legitimate or not, but if they're doing that, that's wrong. And that's not how you do business. And that's not right. That's shady. It's shisty. And I don't do that. Just had a comment on that because my moddies are having to block all these people that just keep coming in because they keep trying to get on my account. I had somebody in here on a consistent basis for over 2 weeks. She's in here communicating here and she keeps asking me for money. Nope. I already know about that. Don't do that. And she's trying to be in here and talk all good with my moderators and stuff. Nope. I caught on and I know who you are. I'm watching you. I know what you're doing. Hold on, babe. Let me check. Hold on, babe. Where did it go? Oh, just one. 2. Here. And then there's one here. There's 2 strawberries. But she only has 1. About to go into her bowl. They're talking about levitation here because look, this is flowing above the bowl almost as if it's about to drop, but it's not, and it's just levitating there. This person is levitating too above the ground. They're talking about being able to levitate or move things in accordance to sounds. This is actually how I've seen that source channels, how like places like Stonehenge and stuff have been moved is by high vibrational frequencies and sounds being made from things that are very, very loud or boisterous and have that vibrational frequency to literally make a space of air in between one thing and the other. And for those of you that are not woke on that either, let me tell you this because there's something that I'd like to talk to y'all about. So the hieroglyphics and stuff that you see that were considered to be like signs and symbols of how the Egyptians were communicating on the sides of the pyramids and their tabs and their stones and all of those things, right? So there's actually evidence that there is similarities to when they were sun gazing, because the Egyptians are known for sun gazing and purifying their pineal gland and their third eye chakra here by sun gazing and meditation and receiving answers from Ra, which is the sun god, right? Okay, so they meditate and they do all these things and they sun gaze. Well, they start seeing all of these symbols and stuff and they're writing them on the walls. Are the floaters that are in your eye that you see as reflectors whenever you look at the sun, the symbols that they're writing, and is that the light code? Is that light frequency coming through as communication? Because now they just translated it onto the side of as hieroglyphics. And if you look at things that look like the little floaters in your eye when you look at the light, those things that move across, that is light code to me. because they match perfectly with what you see when you sun gaze to what's on the side of the Egyptian pyramids. Do some research on that. Do some research on that. Grand Rising, thank you guys. Thank you for the shares. Oh, thank you so much. I love you. Thank you for the synchronicities. No, I just love you so much. I love your soul. You're awesome. I love your soul so much. She's an LGBT. I said, I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. And she said, oh shit, the conductor. That means we all going. She said, we're all following. We're all the passengers. Oh no. I promise I won't abandon ship. If we all going down, I'm going down with you. I'm a warrior, baby. I don't give up. I won't run. I won't run. I won't abandon ship, I swear. I'll swim all y'all to safety first. She says, let's get it. She said, buckle up, buttercup, let's do it. I'm ready. That's not gonna ride or die. I love you. You better make me snort on camera. I can't do it. Happy Friday, y'all. Day of love. I love y'all. Laughter is the best medicine. I love you. Happy day of love. Happy Freya Day. Freya, goddess of love. I love you guys. So yes, I have a question over on my Tubi here. If you have not, please go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Stephanie's Psychic Ministry. Go and subscribe there and hit the little notification bell so you know when I'm live. Over here on the Tubi, it says, is it normal for cord cutting to not feel good? Absolutely. You can actually sometimes, if you don't do it right, manifest yourself like a little cold or like physical ailments, and it can cause a lot of even tummy trouble if you don't do it right. So yeah, it definitely is uncomfortable because it's growth and you're severing ties with things that are no longer serving you. Thus, they've got there through an ingrained way of being. Thus, they must leave very, very ingrained. So it takes a lot for you to scoop all of that out and get rid of it because it's so ingrained into the crevices of what your woodworking is here of your life, that the etches and all of that are so deep that you've really got to work that out. Okay, you've really got to work that out. And sometimes it doesn't feel good. It does not feel good and it makes you cry. Get it? Music feeds my soul and is everything. Yes, look up the light codes. So for those of you that didn't hear that part, look up the light codes, and the light codes are what I believe come through as what they call floaters in your eye, like your optic nerve reflects these things called floaters in your eyes. And I think from the research I've done and some of the people that I've listened and talk about it, what source is telling me is basically that's communication from a higher source. When you're staring at the sun, it's giving you almost like whenever you like take a flashlight or like a light and you're highlighting only a specific part, or like a pin that only lights up a specific part of the story. It's giving you like individual things, almost like they even show me like a Ouija board of you like going and using and like writing the letters. It's writing these symbols and they're showing them to you through your eyes. You needed to do that though, and the angels, as long as they're present and you ask them to be there during your cord cutting ceremonies, they most certainly will be, and they will block energy from you that is not good, and they will literally redirect you into a different direction whenever it's become too intense for your vessel, and they'll shut it down because your soul knows when it's time to stop. Your soul knows at a universal level what you're calling into yourself and what you're conjuring. So those angels or angelic figures or protected figures will step in and kind of mitigate what needs to happen there. Grand Rising, thank you for your shares. Thank you so very much. Absolutely, because the full moon in Aries is not coming to play around. It is making changes and it is clearing out everything that doesn't serve you. And it's taking a list, it's kicking ass and taking names because it is not playing. It is not playing, and karma is coming for those of you that were not in a good vibrational frequency during this past like 24 to like 32 months of what's been happening. If you have not been in a good vibrational frequency trying to expand and live your truth and to be kind and to learn about being woke, there's going to be a lot of a very harsh reality for a lot of people if that's the case. I love it. She said who's playing. She said who's playing. What you doing? I love that. Look at you. I'm shaking on the table, hitting the tootie again. Oh, dang. Sorry, y'all. Shaking you. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. It's Halloween. That's why there's pumpkins. I love that movie. If you guys have never seen Dark Shadows, you have to go watch it, like the new updated version. Oh my gosh. I love that. I love that movie. Oh, Grand Rising. Pumpkin, what's up? What's up? Flex on him. Flex on him. Tell him what's up. Flex on him. He said, hold on, this way or this way? Because my beach ball kind of went like that way, I think. That's awesome. Oh my god, you TikTokers are so hilarious. I love you, my Moddies. I love you, I love you so much. She said, I'm not in the mood and I'm gonna fight whoever, to be honest, so don't. She says, back up, don't do it. These hands is ready for everybody and they pansexual, baby. What's up? They gender fluid, honey. What's happening? They don't discriminate. She said, Bobbity weaving southpaw, baby, southpaw. Oh, and I can feel it. She means it. She means it. It's seriously like, amen, amen, amen. And we all need to put the intention towards that, because I literally have to have moderators on every single forum, because I have people trying to spam and take what it is that I'm doing and act like me or try to do what I'm doing. And it's no. Don't do that. Don't do it. Not nice. It is kind of crazy, and like people get super like, it's never women. Like, women are the ones that try to scam me. Men are the ones that reach out to me and try to like yell at me and tell me things that they're going to do bad stuff to me. I'm like, why do you want to tell me that? Well, why are you gangbanging on bacon already? I'm like, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, where are you tuning in from? Because it's real early to be hating. You woke up hating. Maybe you need to go back to bed. Maybe you need to wake up on the other side. No, I have not seen that. I'm going to look that up now. See, the airport? Real funny business. I don't even like going to the airports. And that Spirit Airlines? Spirit Airlines ain't for me, baby, because I don't trust it. I don't trust it. And there's a reason that it's so cheap and I don't like it. So, no. So, let me answer y'all on that. All right. So, there's lots of super strong opinions about Ouija boards. Okay. My opinion is that it's very similar to tarot. And as you're communicating, the energy that's moving the eye of the Ouija communicating to you is very much between your energy and the other energy that you're manipulating on the other side and helping you. You would be receiving that message either way if I was doing that through these cards. But I would never use a Ouija board on here because TikTok would probably ban me. They would probably ban me. I just don't. And tarot is an accepted form of divination. I've seen people and people that I actually profoundly respect, like try to scry. And even that, if you're doing that live, YouTube is not a big fan. You can say you do it, but trying to do it live online, they're not a fan. And the video usually doesn't get very many views, or it gets taken down for restricted purposes or whatever is happening. Their favorite one to tell me is that in certain countries it's been restricted, so I need to review the content I'm posting. On one of my reels on Facebook, it's about an Anglo-Saxon woman who was very famous, and she was ended up being very well and widely known for being abusive, and she was not called out for it because of her social status and the color of her skin at the time. So I posted that as a reel, and they literally took off the sound of what the video was explaining and only played the video. So it just looks like this lady is being played, like I have a picture on there of my grandma or something that's playing in black and white, because they took down all of the sound and won't let it explain it. It says that it's been banned in so many countries that it's touchy material, and they won't let Facebook post the sound. You can even see it right now. You can go. It's got a big old red thing on there, and it says the sound is banned. You can't even listen to it. I had a few other things that I posted on some of my lives about, like, whenever it was Hispanic Heritage Month, they took down my Hispanic Heritage Month post and said that it was a violation and wouldn't play it. There was like 18 or 19 people total that saw it on one of my forums, and then they banned it and cut it off and shut it off. And then I couldn't post a story for like 24 hours. So yeah. Anything that I put on there about Native Americans or indigenous nature that has to do with like justification of like the schools that have done wrong, or the Catholic schools that did not right to the indigenous children and the justice for them, they either will take the sound away, they will make it to where it's like suppressed and I hardly get any views at all, or they don't let me post like part of something of what I wanted to say, or they flag because they say that my wording is not right and it's offensive. They always have something to say about what it is that I'm doing to make me readjust for it. So that's not something that is like something that happens to me. But if I was to go on here with a Ouija board, I see it as the same thing, and I see it as like it's a modality to communicate with spirit. But other people don't see it that way. Other people see it as like, oh, well, you're making it move, that must be evil. Well, you know what? Lots of things move. The wind moves. Are you afraid of that? That's energy, but you don't see it. But if it blows, it's about to blow my cards everywhere, right? That's kind of how I see it, because I'm not afraid of energy like that. I'm not afraid of the lower energies and stuff like that. I don't work with them, but I'm not afraid of them. Other people, even just me sitting here channeling information to you, absolutely terrifies them that I am even speaking to something that is not, it doesn't have a physical vessel, and it's just energy. It makes them afraid because they don't understand what I'm doing. They don't understand how it's possible. They don't understand that they can do it. Maybe not the way that I'm doing it, but you have a spiritual gift somewhere. So if they only understood that it's not scary, it's a power. It's only been made to be scary because of most religions and most versions of what has tried to be manipulated to make people afraid of the connection with source naturally. And it's not a bad thing, using herbs and things like that to help others or ailments naturally for your body without adding synthetic stuff to your body. How could that be bad? How could that be negative? I just don't understand. And I never have. So being able to heal your own body and knowing the power of your own body is not even something that we're taught in school. You're taught that you need to go to the doctors. That's what you're taught. You're not taught that your body is this amazing healing mechanism that can do all these things on its own. And it's the power of your subconscious mind. So they don't tell you that. They want to keep you to the point where they're not educated on what things can actually be. A lot more people would probably use Ouija boards or tarot cards as guidance to ease their anxiety and stuff about what's happening in their life if they could just understand that it's not bad, it's not evil. Now, do you want to go messing with stuff that you don't know about, where you're calling in stuff to go do vindictive things to people that have done you wrong? I won't suggest that, because you get on there asking questions about stuff like that and you finna stir up some trouble that you don't like. So it can be bad, but so can tarot if you're going to somebody that doesn't have good intentions for why they're pulling the cards. The whole idea between getting what you desire and what's happening is the intention in between. The intention is everything when manipulating energy. If you don't have a good intention, but you're speaking that you do, like out in words, that literally doesn't match, and they'll crash and burn and create chaos because your intention is not true, it's not solid, and it's creating chaos in what's actually going around, because you're saying you want this, but yet your body and your subconscious mind is drawing in a different kind of vibration. So that makes it very clash, and it makes it very, it doesn't work cohesively. 444 on my screen, 22 on my other. So something significant there. Maybe somebody needed to hear that, to not be afraid of what I do, because you should never be afraid of me, ever. I don't ever have any bad intention for you, even though I might tell you information that is bold, it's stern, and it's like tough love, hard to hear. I would never do anything malicious or anything negative to even hurt your feelings. And if I do, I'm like, I'm so sorry. Are you sure you want me to say this? Because I'm like, I don't want to hurt your feelings. Like, and Source will literally tell me, do you want to receive? Ask them. Are they sure they want to receive this bit of information? Because we see it doing this, this, or this once they hear it, and we need to make sure that they're ready for that. Don't just go willy-nilly telling them whatever that is that we're telling you. You need to use discretion. So people very much have to have that, and I think the Ouija board is like a very scary thing to most people, because it's a symbol of most people, like most people actually, because I was talking to a group of individuals and they were able to like freely ask their questions or whatever about stuff like that. And most people associate the Ouija board with like evil or the devil, like the devil is answering you. First of all, there is no man that is red, that has horns and a spiked tail and hooves coming for y'all. Okay. He ain't under the ground. He ain't sitting down there waiting and bubbling and toiling trouble in them flames, waiting for you to fall down, and so he can eat your soul, like for the pits of hell to open up and for you to fall down there. That is not what's happening at all. That is not how subconscious mind works whatsoever. It's not. Okay. You don't have somebody up there, the sky daddy up there looking down on y'all. Well, now you made that decision. Let's punish you now. No, that's not what's happening. Let me smite you real quick. That's not what's happening. Like attracts like, and whatever energy you're putting out or vibrational frequency that you're operating in, that's what it's going to answer, which is why intention is so important. So if you're talking to the Ouija board and asking it, hey, what should I be doing for my health, or what's wrong with my health? Why do I have this going on? Like, I feel sick. Can you tell me something? Or should I go back to school? Should I paint my house red? Should I send my child to this school or that school? Or people ask it all kinds of questions, but when it gets into the negative stuff and you're asking it to go against somebody's free will, or go against something negative that you're wishing for somebody against their free will, that's when it starts to get real sticky and yucky, and it's not a pleasant thing to get involved in. And I would not suggest it, but I am not that type of energy worker. So if that's for you, go about it, babe. But I don't do that. But I do use the Ouija board, and I totally would. Like, it doesn't bother me. You guys are amazing. Thank you, my moddies. I love you. I got my light all up in your eyes. Thank you so much. And for those of you that don't mind my light up in your eyes, and you just adjust and put the sunglasses on, y'all is my people. Y'all are my people, because you know what? I'm putting my sunglasses on because your future is so bright. I just love it. And I'm excited for you. So that's exactly the kind of people that I want to be around. People that's wearing the sunglasses because they know I shine bright. But that's okay with them, because they do too. They do too. Grand Rising, thank you for being here. Thank you for the share. Grand Rising, yeah, I've had all kinds of nonsense. People have tried to log into my accounts, my payment accounts. People have tried to look at y'all. Look, I'm telling you. What I tell you about my shoes yesterday? I told you my shoes are old. Look at what literally just happened live on camera. This is keeping it real deal, Holyfield. My whole shoe just fell apart. Now come on, y'all. What? What is happening? Listen, it don't even sound the same no more. What? What? All right. Well, with this full moon, I guess I'm releasing this pair of heels, because these are like probably 4 years old. So they said, no, girl, enough. Give up already. We tapped, girl. Nobody another pair. We forgive you. We'll do it. We're going to let you. What? Grand Rising, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. You guys are amazing. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the shares. Yeah, the hack is a bunch of nonsense. People be trying to do that to me all the time. Or people try to act like they're me. And somebody asked me, was this your account? I have an account that acts as me on Facebook that I can't even shut down because Facebook won't shut it down because they're asking me if I'm me. What? Grand Rising, thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the followers. I love you. Yep. I've had that happen too. Or people that I know have been hacked and they've asked me for money and I'm like, wait a minute. I know this person on like a personal level and they're not going to reach out to me this way. So what? You always on the road, girl. Really? See, I tried to tune into one doing that and they literally shut her down. And I tried to come back and they wouldn't let me do it. I don't want to like if you get like flagged as one of those accounts that has that happen, it's really hard to get out of that. So, but I would do it. I'll do it. Let's see if I can do it. Like I want to do it. Amen. Amen. Thank you for the shares. Thank you so much. Of course, babe. Of course. And let me tell you that I come from somewhere that is very religious. Like my family was based in religion, but we also know about spirit. My nana knows about spirit. My family knows about spirit, but they were very much based in religion and took me to like religious areas and like different churches and stuff and different types of activities whenever I was little. But it just never felt right to me to feel what I was seeing as a little kid and what they were telling me at these places didn't match up because even as a little kid, I saw people that were like long passed away and that I did not have a physical vessel. So on a daily basis. And so they were explaining to me other things that I was going and attending these activities. And I was like, this doesn't match with what's happening in my life. Like, this doesn't make any sense. So I was like, but what I'm experiencing can't be evil because these people are not mean to me. So what's going on? And a lot of people in religion associate tarot with being negative or evil or the devil or manipulating energies. On my screen, somebody needs to hear this because they think that what I'm doing and giving energy here through channeling or being a conduit for source and being basically the vessel and the mouth for what source wants you to know is not a good thing and it's negative because I've allowed spirit or energy to take over my vessel without my knowledge, without my control. But I absolutely am in control 110% more than I've ever been in my life because when I wasn't, I ran from it and I gave myself a convulsion disorder. They thought I had seizures and they did diagnose me with non-epileptic seizures because I was running from my gifts so bad that I did not want to have and embrace this part of myself that I made myself sick and ill. I finally had to embrace it and understand what was going on. And I went through my spiritual awakening. And now I'm more balanced and in control of my consciousness than I've ever been. I don't really have that much anxiety that's out of control anymore. I can meditate it away for the most part. And if I do get it, it's because I have social anxiety and I can literally feel everybody's energy in the entire like Walmart, King Soopers, Safeway, the entire mall, the entire circus, the entire zoo. Like I can feel the animals, I can feel the people. So I get a lot of like anxiety, which is why I'm so adamant about my roller balls, my little rollers, my spiritual waters and stuff like that to keep my vibrational frequency high because it's very important to me. So I don't get anxiety a lot, but I still do have to take precaution to protect myself. But I feel more in control now that I've got an understanding of my spiritual gifts than trying to run away from it. I felt terrible and I was sick. So I want to be the inspiration and the light for people to understand that this is not an evil thing. It's not a bad thing. And that you shouldn't associate these cards here. They're guidance cards. They're beautiful. They're from protective figures here because the universe is conspiring for you. I'm just tapping into that energy of what they want to say to you and giving it words for those of you that don't understand the symbolism like I do. I'm very much, and since I was a little tiny child, you can even ask my childhood friends. I have been into hieroglyphics and symbolism since I was a very, very small child, almost since I was able to read, like literally. So, and I've always known that there was greater meanings to things and have done extensive research in that as well. So it's very important that I get that out to people so they understand symbolism and synchronicity and that it's not a bad thing. It's not negative. Spirit is trying to show you something beautiful. Well, thank you for being honest, and that's awesome. So that's amazing. That is beautiful, and I didn't know that, and I kind of want to go look for it now. That's beautiful, and thank you so much, because that's real. That's the truth. And I hate to say that, but under the guise of religion, that's a fear-based belief for control, and that's facts. That's facts. Because I would never harm anybody for any reason. I don't have that in me. I don't want to. Um, Even whenever people do harm to me and do wrong to me, I don't even see it that way. I see it as, wow, like, why did you come at me like that? Like, you must have something inside. And then I look, and there's, of course, all kinds of insecurities and demons that are chained to the back of their side and their ankle. And it makes more sense to me. And I don't even get upset anymore. Yes, sometimes things can hurt my feelings, or I look at them and I'm like, why you want to unalive me for what I do? Like, you hate me that much? Like, or because on Google I have that I am LGBTQ friendly and I'm open to the community for those of you that need to come out or need support for that or whatever it is, or transgender community, they're not excited about that. And the fact that I'm indigenous and say that, a lot of people don't like that either. So, oh well. Oh well. I guess that's their deal. Yes, that's their thing. I don't know. But of course. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the follows. I'm telling you, Mama needs a new pair of shoes. What's up with that? Somebody needs to give me a new pair of shoes. I'm like, I need to give me a new pair of shoes. I'm so busy. I don't even got time to go to the store to buy me shoes. Like, what? What? Like, that's real. I'm so busy. I don't got time to go to the store for shoes. Oh, no. These are my, like, everyday shoes, too. Because, like, people are like, how do you wear high heels every day? Because I'm either wearing these boots and I'm wearing high heel boots, or I have high heels on, like, every day. I love high heels. Except for the exception when I had to go on my Great Day Colorado interview and I had to wear flats because I had spinal surgery like a week before. But whatever. That was just a little bit. It was a little bit of a glitch in my giddy up, but that was it. That was it. She said those shoes said remember me as I was. Remember me whenever I was at my finest? Please bury me ceremoniously where I belong because I have given up. My soul has risen. Literally, my soul has risen. Oh my god. I love you guys. Y'all better quit with the jokes. You're about to make me snort. Oh my god. You better make me ugly laugh, ugly cry, all kind of things. Oh yes, honey, I did, and I manifested myself a convulsion disorder. I would be walking like out from a building and just fall. I just was like, it was like slow motion. Um, I would be walking. I remember one time specifically, I was walking out of the bank and it was like slow motion on a movie, and I was walking and I slowly just like walked towards the ground and I just couldn't stop myself. And before I hit my face, I like was able to like roll over. But yeah, I've had a couple close. I fell down my stairs one time. Luckily, I landed like on my stomach. But yeah, because I got real lightheaded and I felt it coming, but I couldn't move fast enough. And this is whenever I was very first, like I didn't know what was going on, and I didn't know that that's what was happening. Was I was having seizures, or episodes, neurological episodes, whatever. And I would have them, and I would just like fall because I didn't know. So finally, I got what they taught me to do, like to do a like sense check for my body. It's called an aura you get before you have like an episode, and I would get like the taste of like pennies or metal in my mouth, and like the smell of like copper or pennies up my nose. And I knew that if that was coming, or I started like smelling or feeling like my nose was going to bleed, I was about to have one of those, and I needed to get to the floor, a bed, or somewhere where I wasn't going to fall off. So I learned to like, ooh, like get somewhere where I'm like, oh, I start smelling metal. I gotta sit. Like, I smell the pennies. Where do I need to sit down? But I learned to like kind of get an auric field about my body of what was going to happen, and then I became very well aware of it and kind of was able to control where I was having them. Sometimes they would catch me off guard, like flashing lights were really bad. Like they would put me into this like absence, like seizure, like stare, like freeze up like a goat, and I would be like riding in the car, not even driving, and the lights from the police car would make my eyes like want to roll backwards. So I was not even able to watch certain movies that have like flashing scenes in them or whatever, um, because I couldn't stand the light in my face like that. Even now to this day, I don't struggle with that anymore, but um, like my speech and stuff is still kind of off sometimes, or like I still kind of have like a natural habit to sometimes it still hurts my head. It doesn't give me any sort of neurological episode or anything like that, but it still hurts my head to like look at the flashing lights of like a cop car, or like certain movies that my son watches because he loves anime, like flashes super fast. And I just can't do it. I'm like, no. Or the video games that he plays, I'm just like, I can't, but he wants me to watch. And I'm like, I want to be proud of you, and I am, but I can't sit here and watch this scene because it's literally making my eyes want to roll in the back of my head, so I got stopped. So, but they know that about me. My children are like, Mom, is that okay? Like, should you be doing that? But I haven't had a seizure in like almost 8.5 years now. So it's been a while. And it doesn't bother me like that anymore. So I swear I had children and it healed my body because after I had my twins, I didn't have another seizure again, like ever. I don't know if they healed my body permanently or what, but they just was the miracle. That's crazy. And Clue, I love that game. Wait, there's a new one what? There's a new one what? I want to know there's a new one what? She said, cause yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, freedom of speech is not really. It's what they want you to know and what they allow me to say because sometimes I put stuff on there and they don't like it. So they do, and they'll block my stuff. The redonkulous is right. I love you so much. I love you so very much, and thank you. I'm glad that you found my energy. So my shoe size is anywhere between. I have to wear like a size 7.5 because if I wear so many socks that if I actually wore the right size, it would be too tight. So I have to wear a size 7.5. Sometimes I like shoes that are 8s, and I'll put an extra pair of socks on because I really want to wear them. But yeah, about a 7.5 is what I wear, and it fits all my soft layers regardless of the weather. Yes, we got jokes today because we funny. We is funny. No, I don't still have seizures. I haven't had seizures in like 8 years. I get warnings. Oh, you have seizures too? Oh no. Yeah, that like it's just like a specific feeling I get, and it's like right here in the back of my nose, almost like whenever you like took a drink of like soda and it goes up your nose or whatever, or the carbonation, or like right before you've been punched in the nose, right before it's about to bleed, it just stays there, and I feel that like right between my eyes, like I just can't get rid of it. And so I would just feel that and feel that and feel that, and then all of a sudden my brain would just be like, "Oh, let's go to sleep. Let's go to sleep." I want to get an actual crystal mat for sleeping. You can get like a grounding mat that has like crystals woven into it for like the different chakra systems. Super healing. I'm really wanting to get one for me and my kids. Yep, I have so much anxiety in public places because I can literally feel like everybody's thoughts, their feelings, what they want to say, like their anxiety, their anger, their addictions, like their spirit team is trying to talk to me like, "Hey, you're here. Can you talk to this person?" But their avatar is looking at me like, "You better not even approach me." So I have to go out and just decipher energy, and it's a lot sometimes. Amen. I really think I would because I have so much energy that I have to detox on a daily basis, even just from channeling here for you guys, that it's a lot. It's a lot. Blessings, love. I know that that's going to go well, and you're so beautiful. Thank you so much for being here, and you're listening to me on the way to that. I love you so very much. It's going to be an amazing appointment today. Me too. About a 7.5. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't go barefoot. I either have to have my slippers on or my fuzzy, super fuzzy, like puffy socks, because if I go barefoot, I'll freeze. I can't even wear sandals anymore until I fix whatever's going on, because I will freeze. And my toes like literally turn colors because I don't have enough warmth to keep my body warm if I wear sandals. What is, oh, that's cool. I want one of those. That's really cool. Thank you for all of my moddies. Thank you so much for your guys' shares. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. I need another black tourmaline too. Amen. I need to get one. Mine like broke apart. It took a hit for me. Thank you, my moderators, for keeping this running smoothly. That's crazy. You said petrified wood because we got new beginnings, and petrified wood is new beginnings. How synchronistic. Desensitization for sure. I've had to learn to do that. I'm trying to teach my empathic children that are very spiritually gifted and neurodivergent the same, because we go out in public and it's like a ritual that we put on our protection oils and stuff in our Florida water, because all of my children are very, very highly attuned and sensitive, especially my youngest twin. So he literally will get physically sick sometimes because he's so afraid of like what's happening around him. And so, yeah. Seriously? Me too. Everywhere I go, like if you see me in my car, like doing this with rollers and I'm like slapping the back of my neck and stuff, is because I'm suiting up to go inside of a store, or I'm about to be, if I have an event or something, I'm getting myself ready to enter, because I don't want to enter or present myself not protected, or like already on letting spirit know that I'm not taking that type of energy, and this is the only type of energy I'm coming with. That's fun. Thank you guys for the shares. Thank you guys for the shares. Yeah, I need one. I think so. My RBF says, don't approach me. It says don't. It says back up, actually. Grand Rising, thank you for the shares. Yeah, RBF is strong. Grand Rising, thank you so much for the shares. Thank you guys for the follows. You guys helped me hit 3,500 yesterday, so rock on. Thank y'all. I love you so much. Yeah. Yep. That's so crazy. Those damn cop lights, right? The flashing, the swirling of it, like makes my eyes like. I love you. Oh my gosh, I love you so much. You're so sweet. Yeah, I used to get those absons, and then my whole body was like, I would have equivalents to like they're called tonic-clonic seizures or grand mals, but I didn't have the brain activity for the grand mals, just my body. Because seizures, so let me tell you what seizures are. Seizures are running away, being so terrified of something that you're running away, like instantaneously, because you're so afraid, your soul has to jump out and it causes you to have a seizure. Oh, I love you so much. You're amazing. Thank you. I take vegan iron. Yeah. And they never diagnosed me with grand mal in my brain because I didn't have the chemicals in my brain to make it like to diagnose me with a seizure disorder and say that I had epilepsy, because I don't emit the hormone whenever I have them. I've only done it twice, and that wasn't enough of a concentration in my blood level to tell to make it like a definitive like diagnosis of having epilepsy, which I don't want that diagnosis anyways, but it was just something that was frustrating because none of the Western doctors could help me. And that's how I got started on my path to healing myself and like losing all my weight and everything, because I was so sick and I waited for a specialist in Western medicine for over 13 months for her to tell me she didn't know what was wrong with me. She couldn't help me and she wanted to put me on more medication. That was going to make me like, it was highly addictive. For those of you that don't know, Xanax and any of the benzos that people put you on for antidepressants have all been led to and proved to cause dementia. And they had, over the course of 4 years, I was on over 62 different types of medication. 62. And that doesn't include everything that they gave me in the hospital or poked and prodded me with there for my spinal taps and everything else. So there's a lot of like toxicity that goes into people that have like seizure treatments, especially if they can't put their finger on it. And it's a really hard game to play whenever they're using you as a guinea pig to try to stop these things that are spiritually the reason you're having them. They're trying to mask it and put a band-aid over it and not fix it. They're trying to make it go away for a small moment, but then it creates other problems and it brings other things back. Yeah, so that's what led me to healing myself, is because she couldn't help me. And then I had a neurologist, I had two of them, literally two of them, that put me through all these tests. And then the one that worked at the hospital where I had to have my spinal tap done because they thought I had a really bad infection in my spinal fluid, which is why I kept like losing function of my legs and my hands and I was having seizures and all of that. They sent me to this person and I had to have a spinal tap, and I heard him like bad mouthing me and like berating me to the nurses in the hallway about my condition, because after you have a spinal tap, you're not supposed to walk for so many hours depending on where you've gotten the spinal tap. I wasn't supposed to be walking for 48 hours. After my spinal tap, they sent me to an MRI, and the MRI tech made me walk from my wheelchair at the door to the table of the MRI. And I was in so much pain and was so excruciatingly like trying to make it there that I literally cried through the whole MRI, and the man kept yelling at me in my ear to stop crying because I was moving the imagery and to stop hyperventilating from the anxiety of this like cage thing being over my face in the MRI tube, because I was altering the imaging and I needed to stop or else they were going to make me do it again. And I was in so much pain, and that was such a torturous experience that I couldn't even imagine going back and doing it again. So I like literally bit my bottom lip and made myself be still and stop crying because I couldn't get off the table. So Western medicine of how they treat people whenever they have certain types of things going on is not nice sometimes, and they don't have the best bedside manner, because I don't know how many times the Western medicine was trying to give me barbiturates, downers, even like pain pills and muscle relaxers to try to stop my seizures, right? That was their approach. So then once I would have seizures and I'd come and show up in the ambulance because I fell or whatever and they needed to take imaging, then they were mean to me and I was in pain and would have a bruise or something. And then they're asking me if they would call me a prescription surfer, is what they call them in the ER. And they were basically, I was in there asking for narcotics. And then they finally got the clue when I would tell them, no, fine, don't put the intravenous IVs in me. I don't want your IV medication. I don't want any of your pain pills, your muscle relaxers, or any of that other bullshit. Keep it. And what's wrong with me? Fix it now. Because now that you don't think that I'm surfing for pain pills, or you don't think that I have some sort of addiction problem that I'm trying to get in here to feed, then why don't you tell me what's actually wrong with me instead of band-aiding the problem? Oh, but you can't do that, can you? Nope, they still never did. They still never did. I had to have a spiritual awakening to understand that. So yeah, it's not always nice whenever you have to go through experiences like that with your health. And I think that's why I'm so adamant about doing what it is that I do and you advocating naturally for your own health, because of how terrible the instances were that I went through with my own health, and then trying to get help for my special needs children. There is not help available for what it should be, and it's not proper for what it should be for the special needs children around this country anyway. My hands and feet literally get so cold that they hurt to the point where I can't use my fingertips. Like they hurt so bad that I can't My son loves pickles and eats pickles like every day. I know I'm having a really bad day whenever I can't open my son's pickle jars because my hands are so frozen and they hurt so bad that I just can't do it. So I get that, and it's not fun. What is that? Yes, that gives, and so there's a disease and like a condition called Ehlers-Danlos, and my children all carry the gene, so they had to have gotten it from me and their father, and we both have the gene. So the Ehlers-Danlos makes you very, very hyper flexible in your joints and stuff, and it makes it really hard for it makes it really achy and stuff when the seasons change or when you hyperextend something, or it makes your joints really sensitive and stuff. So it causes a lot of pain. Amen. That's true. Yes. Yep. I've had some pretty terrible things said to me, done to me, and people that were in under like medical oaths to help somebody that's sick are not being nice, and they're unkind. And that's not everybody, because not everybody I met, some people I met in the process of fighting for myself and my children, I met some really amazing practitioners, really and truly, especially the practitioners and nurses that I met whenever my son was diagnosed with his genetic disorder. Whenever we were in the hospital for that and he was having his testing or whatever, he was there for a long time. And we got really close with one of the nurses there, and she became one of my really good friends because she knew what I was going through. And my son's disease was so rare that we literally were the only person in the United States that had had a child diagnosed with that in the last year, because it doesn't happen very often. So they were trying to find people that could help him and stuff, and we were in there for a long time, and she was very sweet, she was very kind to my son. um, they physically removed me and made me leave my son when he was diagnosed because I had been in the hospital room with him for so long. I legally had to go take a 45-minute break and walk around and have another guardian come and sit with my son so that I could leave because I wouldn't leave his side. I refused to leave. So they made me walk around and go off campus, go eat, go do whatever they told me to go do. They told me to go sleep, which I wasn't going to do. So I went and walked around, and she's like, I'm going to stand right here, and you can see the window from here. Go walk around outside, and I will stand at the window, and I will come and and tell you he's okay, because I left my aunt with him and her, and I was like, you guys, if there is something, you better count, you better tell me, because we were on Q7 to 15 for my son's blood sugar. And for those of you that don't know what that means every 7 to 15 minutes, they were poking my son to take blood sugar. That's extremely painful. It's excruciating. It's very mentally wearing for the child, for you as a parent to watch them continuously cry and be poked and prodded like that, with having to do blood draws and tests and imaging and things that they're absolutely terrified of, and they know that there's something wrong, but they don't know what. They feel sick. It's not a good experience, and it's not pleasant. So whenever you can find a practitioner that's really good, it helps alleviate some of that and makes it less daunting and less lonely, because being a special needs parent stuck in the hospital all the time with a child that can't get better is extremely lonely. It's very daunting, and it's very secluding. And I spent months and months and months, years of my life when he was first born in the hospital. It taught me to be okay on my own and to be solid on my own, because I didn't have nobody else for days, weeks at a time sometimes. And it just taught me to kind of put myself in a mental space of, this is hospital mind. Like, I literally still have like a hospital personality, that if that ever, God forbid, to happen, I have that personality of, I know what I'm doing and I am on. It's exhausting, but I can do it. And it's not something I like to do. It's not always fun, but whenever you're a special needs parent, sometimes you don't get a choice, and your fight or flight is on all the time. So yeah, a little bit of a tangent. Sorry, guys. I mean, I could, but see, the thing about me gluing my boot back together is, see, I already done did that one time. See, glue? I already done did that one time, and now the little thing that it goes into, it don't work, and it just pulled off all of my fabric. So she's got to go. We got to release this. They're telling me that they're shot. I have to release it and let it go. Yeah, I'm not about the vaccines. I know y'all feel certain ways about that, but the vibrational frequencies of 5G and what they're putting inside of your body with that vaccine very much correlate with each other, and they can manipulate your blood frequencies whenever they've given you that. They're doing it, and there's a reason. For the first time ever, they are wanting to pay people, especially the lower income people and the people of color and of different types of races, and that are, like I said, the lower income. They're paying them to go get vaccinated. Why is it? They don't pay nobody to get the flu shot, but why is the flu shot free? Why is COVID free and they're going to pay you? They're literally giving people incentives at work to go take the COVID shot. Huh? The politicians are saying it's probably best that if you're going to vote, you have the COVID shot. What? What? Grand Rising, thank you for the shares. Thank you for the shares. Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thank you. Absolutely. And they need to learn. They need to learn. You can tell some people have had a sick child or a relative, or they have been sick themselves, because the people that have not been sick or that are not very kind with their bedside manner have not had anybody in their life like that, because they're only doing this as a job, and they're coming and poking and prodding on you and just here, yeah, hurrying up and doing it. The people that have dealt with somebody that has been ill, or they've taken care of other people, or they were sick at one point, they're very different of how they deal with you as far as a patient than how other people do. Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna tell you a true story. There's like 5 people that I know. One of them is extremely close to me, and one of them is actually my relative. And they were paid and given incentive and offered to be paid if they would just take the vaccination at work. They got $250 for the first one, $200 for the booster. And if you go and look in some of the areas southern of this United States, towards Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, even places, some places, maybe even towards Florida, but I don't know that they did it everywhere there, places in Texas that are lower income, they were targeting certain schools and different businesses and stuff, and allowing like incentive and financial incentives for these people of lower income families to get like grants and stuff for them to go get their children vaccinated, and for them to go get their children to, they're paying to go have, or I remember I walked into a Walmart here locally, and they were giving away gift cards at the vaccination center to Walmart. What? What? And people there lining up to get their gift card because it's just a shot, it's another vaccination, and I'm going to get to shop. So, nope. Yep. I absolutely refused, and I refuse to even get it for my children. Their special needs doctors still push me to do it every time, and I refuse. They always grill me about why I won't do it every time, and I still tell them every time, no, we're not doing that. That has absolutely no appeal to me, and you're not putting that in my child's body. Y'all already duped me because I wasn't aware enough whenever they were born, and shot them up with all those damn vaccines the first time whenever they were born, 10,000 times over the damn limit of what they're supposed to have with formaldehyde and stuff inside of their precious little body that's brand new. No, no, you're not doing that no more. You can guilt trip me and make me feel bad that it's going to be a super high COVID season and flu season, and I don't care. I don't care, because I said no. And when I say no, that's exactly what I mean. Okay? Yes, multiple people, multiple companies, large companies like AT&T and T and like Excel Energy and stuff, offering people hundreds of dollars to go get vaccinated. Why are you doing that? Why would you offer people to pay people to go get a substance inside of their body? That doesn't make any sense to me. That seems a little too eager and a little too like pick me for me. Yep, it caused drama too in my business and with my children and in my inner confines of like some of my relationships, but I'm not doing that. And I refuse to get vaccinated because they say that you should. I already have like enough with what I got to regulate myself without adding more chemicals in there. So there's even like theories on that too, because I followed a story about a over in Africa, one of the leaders over there for his country, they sent him a bunch of like COVID testing supplies and all of that, and he didn't believe in it. He tested all kinds of things for COVID that were not anything to do with being a human, like a toilet, a tree. He tested fruits. He tested like a dog, like different things that they went like all these different plants, and like half of the things that were plants and stuff came back as having COVID. Like the COVID tests are completely like skewed and bogus anyway. And I one time was not even like going to get a vaccination. They were set up in the parking lot. These like white tents with this like glass window pane thing in this like little like what looked like a little ticket booth or whatever. And then it had this long aisle and like a hallway of like a tent that was white that you couldn't see through that went to another white tent that had another little booth and a door through it that you were supposed to go get your vaccination through. It literally told you on the booth when you went in, you were not allowed to bring your phone into the appointment. You could not bring your phone, and it said leave your phone in the bucket before you went down to go get your vaccination. And you could have it after whenever you got out. Then, whenever I'm driving past, I'm not even getting the vaccination. Okay, I was just going to go read. I had my phone out to go and take a picture of the sign that says please leave your cell phones here and no video recording live vaccinations. Okay, that's what it says. I took my phone out and didn't even have it out for a second, and one of their medical providers started walking towards my car and told me to put it away or I needed to drive off. Why is that? Why are you so like hush hush about all of that? And then popping up all of these COVID facilities that are supposedly full, and then all these nurses start video recording all of these empty COVID wards and stuff that were supposed to be full because they were just so massively being affected with all of these people from COVID. And I'm not saying it didn't happen, and I'm not saying it's not a terrible thing, but there is a lot of propaganda and a lot of fluff talk and a lot of bullshit that is fed to you guys through the media, and that's also true because they like to have control and to fearmonger, because if you're in fear, you're more likely to listen when they have the answer. Nope. I've never bad real well. I don't do it. And my fur has always been black, baby. So whatever. And I like eating that grass over there. Y'all could go that way. Nope. They do it to me all the time, and they constantly are guilt tripping me on why they don't have the flu shot, why I don't like vaccinations, and why I won't get them the COVID shot. Yep. And then now it's a thing where they made it a social thing to where, are you rude if you're not wearing a mask? How rude you are. You're so inconsiderate. What an ass. No, how about you're a sheep, or I don't want to do that because I don't believe in that at all. And the vibrational frequency of what your body is and what you believe you have is what you have. I'm not saying that illness is not real, but there definitely is a way for you to keep your body healthy and out of that. But if you continuously introduce poison and disease to people's thought and subconscious mind, they're always going to be thinking about disease in their subconscious mind and the undertone of everything they're doing, because they constantly are telling us about cancer, commercials about depression, commercial about anxiety, commercial about COVID now, all of it, all the time. And now they're talking about freaking monkeypox and all of that. What kind of vaccination is that going to be for? Like, they've always got something coming out to try to do something to scare you, to try to get you in line, to try to keep you diverted away from what it is they're actually doing at a much higher level and what actually is going on at a spiritual level. They are trying to manipulate everything. Just like I was just talking about the children's hospital, go look it up. There's a YouTube video and a TikTok video of a woman that took her child into a children's hospital, and there is a pedophile symbol right above the door where she's sitting, right above it. And it's designed like it looks like this little kid's like wallpaper. Why is that? Why is that allowed to be inside of a children's hospital? Because subconscious and subliminal programming, right? Right. Right. That's bullshit. And it's gross. That rapper, the baby, He has a brand new video released where he literally is a reptilian, and people think it's funny because he dressed up. He's got long fingers and all that, and his nails and his, yeah, people think it's funny because he's dressed up because of Halloween. That's so funny. No, y'all. Go do some research on other light beings and other beings that are not of the light. Okay? Figure it out. Get woke. I know this sounds like a bunch of conspiracy theory, but honey, wake up your brain. Wake up your brain of what's going on. Okay? The Matrix is a documentary, not a movie. Go watch it. That's right, baby. Own it. Because you know in your soul, and if you know that you follow intuition, you don't do anything out of the norm from the intuition because you know better. Yeah, that's insane that you even have to sign something to say you don't want to be poked with a substance that's killing brain cells and like killing your immunity. You have to say that you don't want that, and then it's only good for 2 years. And in 2 years, I got to say it again? Huh? I was pretty definitive on it 2 years ago, so I'm pretty sure I'm still feeling the same. Go to work, babe. Sorry. Keep going. Get your birthday started. Don't let me stop you. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are amazing. Yep. And that's exactly what they did is they pushed people and pressured people into getting it because they were going to lose their job. This is like people that have been in a job somewhere for like almost 30 years and they're about to lose all their benefits and their rights and their retirement because they didn't want to get that shot. That's bullshit. That's not okay. That's manipulation. That's like blackmailing almost kind of is what it feels like to me. Like, yep. They were going into like lower income neighborhoods and like setting up and like giving stuff away at the COVID, like at the COVID stations and setups. Mm-hmm. That's something that, and I didn't get my kids vaccinated or whatever, and that's why I kept my kids at a public school as well because you have to be vaccinated. And at one point, you had to have the vaccination to go in public school and attend in person. Nope. So you can make fun of me or talk down to me or whatever about the homeschool all day, but no, nope, nope, nope. And that homeschool choice is solid, solid, solid because you know what else? I just learned a procedure in one of the other states that they're teaching like little tiny kids that they sent a letter home telling them that they cannot wear flashy shoes or shoes that light up because of active shooter precautions. Because it may alert a shooter if their shoes light up when they're walking. Now, how is that supposed to be a safer, better option for my child than me teaching them if I have the opportunity? Now, I'm not saying everybody can do that because not everybody has the opportunity to do that, and I'm not bashing people who do. I'm not bashing people who do any other type of schooling besides homeschooling. I am not by any means. But what I am addressing is that's one of the reasons why I do it is because I refuse vaccinations and because of that scariness. And there's children in kindergarten and first grade being sent home with a bombshell and like a bullet shield for their backpack to be able to put in front of them just in case there's an active shooter because there's so much chaos going on in our public school system that they're trying to keep you distracted with by sending these innocent people in there to do damage. Yeah, now they want to try to with the LGBTQ and our children down in Texas. It's now illegal for them to actively be identifying as a different gender. What? Amen. We are not the only beings here, and we haven't been for a long time. And they're just slowly trying to release that to the public because they don't want mass hysteria and everybody to lose their damn minds once they figure out what's actually going on. And once they figure out, like already with the Pope and the Catholic Church and all that releasing that there is no hell. Yeah, no, there isn't. And then they have this like supposed like piece of clothing from Jesus or whatever, but there is no dates, there is no nothing. It's just this like beat up like piece of fabric inside of a glass box that they supposedly found that is supposed to be Jesus's. Like, what? What? What are you even doing over there? Like, what are you doing? And just for those of you that don't know, go do your research. But underneath a lot of the religious like areas like churches and stuff like that, as even the Vatican, there's a lot of things that have been discovered over time that gets hidden. Like one of the research research projects that I did was on a article that I had read, and it was about them finding human remains of children underneath the Vatican, and they never explained how they got there. There was numerous hundreds of unmarked graves and stacked up skeletons of people that had been there for hundreds of years. Like they had been like ritualistically killed and placed there for years. But it was never addressed. And honestly, it's kind of hard to find the article still. So go search for it, but do your research. There's all kinds of that underneath religious structures and in their basements and what they're there for. And even while the Catholics do this and they smudge or whatever with the myrrh and the clove and the frankincense and all of that, because it alters your mind. It alters your mind spiritually. They froze me on the tubing and they're trying to kick me off. It's warning me. It's warning me. Did you see that, my tubies? It's warning me. It's trying to kick me off. It said, hush your mouth about that Catholic religion and all that stuff. Don't be talking about that Vatican and those popes, because that smoke that they're burning up there, honey, that ain't no brick of charcoal, baby. Nope. Get woke. What's happening? Also, just saying, this is so crazy. My conspiracy theory, I know, and I might just make y'all sick and scared right now, and that's all right if you are, but it's something that definitely crosses my mind, is that whenever you're buried or whenever you're cremated, who says that those are your ashes or your body? Because you don't ever see it again once it's under the ground. Once it's sealed, you don't ever see it again. Or for like the people that pay to be a diamond, how do you know that's your ashes? Or for like, how do you know that? How do you know that? And what do they do with all of that? What do they do with all the placentas that come from pregnancy? What do they do with all that? Where's that going? What's it for? If you actually tracked where medically the medical disposal goes, what is all that being used for? I don't know. Can't give you the answers there. Go do your research. Go do your research. Yes. And you know what? A lot of the times anger can manifest in empaths whenever they have gifts that they don't understand, because they can see through the veil and they can see through all of the nonsense that other people don't see. And they have it at a young age. And they usually end up being rebellious. Yeah. And they are not scared about that. And they are very bold, because if you agree to let a reptilian into your, whether you believe in it or not, if you agree to let a reptilian into your area, your aura, or especially if you intimately give it permission to interact with your vessel by physically touching it, or let alone having intimacy romantically, oh boy, howdy, that is a soul tie you'll never get rid of. And they will just feed off of you for the rest of your life, and it probably won't be very long after that. No, you're not crazy. And anybody who challenges the system is woke and they're smart, because the public school system is broke. I mean, really, is it not? Those are questions that are real. What happens to the placentas? What happens to the parts that are removed? What happened? Why don't you get to keep your placenta? And if you want to, I tried. I was so financially broke at the time that I couldn't. It was so expensive for me to keep my placenta attached to my baby and to go home with it that it was literally against the insurance, and I would have had to sign something saying I was leaving with it. They took it without even asking me, because I didn't have the money to pay for it to take it home attached to my baby. That was like I had to pay to keep the placenta attached to my son. What? Why? It came out of my body and that's my son's vessel. Why do I have to pay to keep that, or have some sort of special storage for you to keep his stem cells for me? Why is that? If that's healing people and that's the truth, why do we have to pay extra for that? And why isn't that being done already to heal people? Because cancer and disease is a moneymaker. And here in the United States, if we take that away, our entire financial structure collapses. Done. Finished. Cancer alone, breast cancer alone, would completely collapse us financially. Period. That's Just facts. That's facts. We're not. Here preaching and I'm on here talking about all kinds of good light love and stuff, and I got some dirty fool over here trying to talk about sex on my chat room. Like, come on, get out of here. What is that? This ain't no OnlyFans. Get out of here. And even if you do that, that's great, that's cool, but this is not the forum. I did not invite that, nor do I want that. That's not solicited. And for all of you that think it's okay to just randomly solicit and put your nasty naked pictures to women, we don't want that. Thanks. We don't want that. It's not cool. We're not looking and sizing them up at what they look like to see if that's the one we're going to pick. So don't do it. Okay? Unless you've been asked for it, don't do that. That's gross. It's weird. And why whoever raised you made you think it's okay as an adult for you to do that to somebody, let alone a woman, is just weird. Okay? Think about that, and you should really go back and ponder who you are as a person in a soul level that you're soliciting unwanted nudity to somebody that doesn't want it. That's just gross. It's disgusting. Really. Stay though, because you really need to hear what it is that I have to say so that you will get woke. You really need to listen to what it is I'm saying. You need it the most. So I'm speaking to you, honey, whoever this is that's spamming my page and wanting to get all your disgustingness in my chat here because you want to boost your page for all of your nastiness that you have. No, that's okay. You're not going to do that, but I do encourage you to sit here and listen to what it is that I'm saying so that you can understand what you should not be doing, because you met the wrong one today. Don't do that. On the black market. That's absolutely right. And I believe that they sell parts on the black market just for that, because they will take parts, and your placenta has so much healing power, and the power of like things that get taken from birth are so powerful. Body parts, period. You removing a body part and your body being able to function and heal after that, like, it's amazing what your body can do, and they know that. Yep, because they're gifted, baby. The spirits are real and they speak to the gifted. If you'd like your card pulled, please send your $20 to my Cash App, my PayPal, or my Venmo. You can also request time with me on my website. Yep, they get to keep it and they get to dictate, and you literally have to sign like legal papers for you to have it, for you to get it back, and it came out of your body. That's right. Because they just don't get it. Like, no, you don't be sending that stuff over here. Like, you want to go do that, go pay for that stuff elsewhere, but you really need to listen to what it is that I'm saying, because you don't be sending unsolicited nastiness to somebody. Like, what are you doing? You woke up today and decided to be nasty? Like, what kind of thoughts was in your head that you thought it was okay to go do that to somebody today? Like, I think I'll wake up and go and be disgusting to somebody and like totally make them uncomfortable today and completely traumatize them with something that they didn't want to see. Yep, I think I'll do that right now. What? It's not even 8:30 where I am. Like, really? Really? What? Thank you so much, my moddies. You are on it. I love that. That's hilarious. Yeah, because they just don't get it. Like, some people just don't understand it. That's not okay. Like, what? I don't know what is misinterpreting and not clicking in here, but you don't do that. That's not right. Don't do that. All right, I'm going to close out here for the collective here. I'll finish reading your energy now that I've caught up on all of my jibber jabber chats and everything else with my random facts. Let's clarify what else is here. Close out with some affirmations, and I will send you guys on your lovely Friday to enjoy the rest of the day. Today is the day of love, Freya. So hello, all of my babies. Thank you for being here. For those of you that are new and just tuning in and don't know what's going on here, I am Stephanie. I'm a psychic minister, and I'm giving you a channeled message for the collective of all zodiac signs here. Thank you so very much for joining me on my journey as I established the very first psychic ministry. You guys are amazing. Thank you for your support. And without you, I can't be me. Let's give a round of applause and some love in the chat room to my moddies for keeping everything running smoothly, because I'm in front of the camera, but without them, I can't keep it going. So thank you guys so very much. 8 of fire, speed, activity, and multitasking, being very, very successful and doing so like a boss. You could be dealing with earth energy. This could also be having multiple different wands coming in, and these are financial opportunities or something to do with your career. You're handling it very well. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy about money. And then we have 9 of earth with more money here. 9 months, 9 years. September could be significant here. Possibly the 9th of September. Contentment, luxury, and independence. This is being financially independent because of your knowledge or your wisdom in whatever area of study or whatever area of specific niche it is that you participate in business. You're very well respected or very well knowledgeable here because of this woman, and the color of her hair tells me that she has been through quite a few things that tell her exactly what she's supposed to be doing with this garden. It's very lush. She knows how to grow trees. She knows how to grow money. She knows how to offer others and provide for others. Knight of Earth. This is also Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, organized, responsible, and supportive. This is somebody who possibly wishes to support you in your endeavors, or there is also possibly something to do with somebody is supporting your business here that you did not expect. That maybe you get some sort of call from somebody that, hey, we'd like to have you on our show because we think that your product is great and we want to review it. Five of Water, crying over spilt milk. This is, they said, plant-based milk, never dairy. Disappointment, regret, and forgiveness. Somebody could be asking for forgiveness. Somebody could be crying over something that they're not willing to let go of, or they're crying because they want your forgiveness and they don't feel that they're going to get it, or you absolutely have refused it. Talent, recognition, and collaboration. They're crying because they want forgiveness for not believing in you. That you could be an artist. Your art is very specific and you're very knowledgeable in whatever it is. If you're a painter or whatever, or maybe you even do stained glass, maybe you're even a scientist or something like that, or maybe you work with like wood or jewelry or something, because I have eye protection here. I'm welding and then I'm cutting something like this, like a buzzsaw, and it's going wow, like that, super loud. Somebody's cutting tile here with like a water saw. That could be possible. They also are talking about somebody not believing in whatever it is you were doing as a talent, and now they are deeply regretful and sorry for not supporting your journey. Okay. The Chariot, this is having determination to keep moving and to continue on regardless of what's happening. This is ultimate wish fulfillment. 7 Sunday could be significant. Willpower, victory, and recognition on a massive scale. Again, this is floating like levitation, like I was talking to you earlier about these two cards. Okay. And this chariot is being pulled by two, not one, but two, a black and a white unicorn. That's yin and yang, the black, the good and the bad and the good. And this black and white is also indicative of finding balance and both of them going together cohesively. The white is definitely divinely guided. The black horse is here to show you shadow work and how they're both working together to pull the chariot. The Dreamer, 0, a brand new beginning. You literally pulled beginnings. Woo! You could be a Piscean energy here because the Pisces is a very dreamer energy, like head up in the clouds. But remember, we had head up in the clouds earlier that was obstructing your vision. Believing, loyalty, a dog here, a backpack. We were just talking about backpacks and school. We literally have a backpack laying right there. That's maybe why you homeschooled your children, because somebody on the other side has passed and has told you and nudged you. Teach your children at home. Ace of Earth, a brand new beginning in money. This is money. This is love. This is abundance. This is a brand new beginning that's very, very prosperous. A could be significant. Somebody's initials could be A. Abundance, opportunity, and resources. Orange and yellow could be significant. Fall could be significant. That could be somebody's favorite season. This is somebody getting educated on financial literacy, possibly, and reading lots of books about like the way of life, or it's like Chicken Noodle Soup for the soul, or investment for dummies, or something like that. I don't know. And the white feather here again with the white and the white butterfly. This is indicative that this is directly from source on the other side. This is directly from an angelic protective figure on the other side, an ascended master, somebody who has crossed, somebody who wants to see you do well and is here as a guard. Affirmations. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you so very much for your shares. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being tuned in this morning. This is a channel message for the collective of all zodiac signs. If you, however, would like to have your own energy pulled, please do send your $20 to my Cash App, my PayPal, or my Venmo. Please do request your time with me on my website, www.stephanievogel111.com, if you'd like to come and ask your question. This is sealed. Today I am happy. Today happiness and love will fill my heart and soul all day. Today I am mindful. Today I know deep in my heart and soul that happiness is within me. Today I am at peace. Today I am at peace with all that has happened, all that is happening, and all that will happen. Today I am persistent. Today nothing will stop me from accomplishing my goals. Nothing will stand in the way of my happiness. It's all about happiness today. Like, and you have joy and gratitude. Like, today I am calm. Today my mind is open and I am at peace with who I am. Today I am ready to receive love. I am open to receive love. Today I am open to being loved by another healthy person. That's beautiful. Today I am loved. Today I will know in my heart that I deserve love and respect. That's right. You deserve the best. You are the prize and you are worthy. Today I am confident. Today I am who I am and I am capable of doing anything that I put my mind to. Today I will persevere. Today nothing will worry me and my problems will pass in time. Today I make a difference. Today I will stay focused, to work hard and do my very best at everything I do. Okay? That's beautiful energy. Those are wonderful affirmations. Say that to yourself in the mirror and have yourself a wonderful rest of your Friday, because today is the day of celebration of love. So thank you all for being here. For those of you that don't know, this has been a channeled message for the collective of all zodiac signs. And if you've missed it, please do go catch it live, the streaming here on YouTube. You can rewind it, watch whatever you need to. Thank you so very much for being here. You guys are amazing. I will see you guys tomorrow. You are beautiful, with light, love, and hugs. Take care of yourself and have a wonderful rest of your Friday. The day of love, living in love, okay? I love you guys. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye. All right, guys. Thank you so very much. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right. Thank you so very much, you guys. Oh, this is really what's going on. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for the shares. Thank you so much for your support. I love you guys. I have to get going. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. With light, love, and hugs. Have a good rest of your Friday. Bye, guys.